From the supplementary list under heading for orders, item 1, DS6.44 of 2026.
This bail application is dismissed. Order will be uploaded in the afternoon.
Under heading for fresh filing, item 2, DS6157 of 2026.
This petition? Yes. With the husband? Yes. You are the husband? So it's a direct allegation of torture, dowry, is there? He died due to shock. Bill number 6175 of 2026. For the Legal Council's opinion. Not at all. For the Legal Council's opinion on behalf of the parties. The counsel for the petitioner submits that though the petitioner is the husband of the deceased, but he has been falsely implicated in this case. He submits that the victim died due to burn injury and she was taken to the hospital. The three baby has surrendered. Your mother, she is still, investigation is going on against her. The learned counsel for this case has opposed the prayer for me, and he submits that there is direct and specific allegation against the petitioner that they subjected the deceased to torture and harassment due to non-fulfillment of dowry. He submits that the marriage was solemnized on 8/7/2022 and the victim died in matrimonial home on 3/1/2026. Upon inquiry of this court, the learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the mother-in-law has not yet surrendered. Correct? After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the direct and specific allegation against the petitioner, who happens to be the husband of the deceased, and the deceased died in matrimonial home. Within 3.5 years of marriage. This court is not inclined to enlarge the petition.
Appearance is due. Item 3, BS62
State online. इनका नाम सुनील कुमार दुबे appeared online. Yes, petitioner.
Case of Sunil Kumar Dubai, the allegation that brother-in-law has murdered his son.
The son is the son of the deceased is the eyewitness of the occurrence. So what do you want?
Out of 13
Out of 39 have been examined.
examined.
You want to expedite the time. Or the learned counsel's opinion on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petition submits that the bail application of the petition was rejected earlier on 12/11/2025, PPA number 7827 of 2025. He has renewed the prayer for bail on account of custody of the petitioner since
Custody since 23/3/2024. 23 March 2024.
23/3/2024. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer and they submitted that the bail application was rejected on merits earlier, and the petitioner may not be released on bail. Out of 13 charge sheet witnesses, 9 have already been examined, as is apparent from the paragraph 13 of the bail application. As it appeared from the interview order, to which the counsel for the petition submits that the last witness was examined on 19/2/2026, and thereafter the witnesses are not being proposed. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that there is serious allegation against the petitioner, who is said to have murdered his sister-in-law in my family home. However, there can be no excuse for non-production of witnesses. The records also reveal that the sample was sent for forensic examination. The learning council for this, the state is directed to ensure that the remaining witnesses are promptly produced, and the report from FSL is also produced before the consent. The council for the state is directed to communicate this order to the director of prosecution and also to the concerned laboratory and SP of the concerned district to ensure compliance.
Item 4 BS6252 of 2026.
Petitioner,
Regularly registered under section 183(1) and 3 total obligations concerned of the FIR. मीरा थाना सिमरिया जिला चतरा से किया शादी के 2-3 महीने बाद मेरी बेटी मीना कुमारी का ससुराल वालों दहेज में 5 लाख रुपया तथा एक बुलेट मोटरसाइकिल जबरन मांग करने लगे। मेरी बेटी को दहेज पर पालन तथा बराबर मारपीट ससुराल वालों के द्वारा किया जा रहा था।
within 8 months of marriage. Who are you?
3 months.
Within 2-3 months. Who are you?
आज दिनांक 26 को समय करीब इतना बजे सुबह में हमें दूसरे लोगों से पता सूचना मिली।
What is the cause of death?
Allegation of
Charge sheet has been submitted.
Yes, ma'am.
Charge sheet has been submitted.
No, ma'am. Charge sheet has not been submitted.
PKPA number 6252 of 2026. The learned counsel for the petition submits that the petition is in custody of the state. CD क्या देते हैं? अभी तो इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है। इन्वेस्टिगेशन चलते समय आपको कैसे भेजते हैं बताइए? Just tell me.
Yes.
It's a serious offense. Your daughter-in-law has died at home. You want investigation के पहले आप केस सब फाइल कर देते हैं। Yes.
Legal action में आप फाइल करें।
वो कहीं से भी मिला है लेकिन आप समझिए थोड़ा सा।
जी।
कब से कस्टडी है?
कस्टडी इनका है 10/3/24।
चार्जशीट तो हो गया।
हाँ चार्जशीट हो गया लेकिन इसका कोई इंफॉर्मेशन
The learned counsel for the state is directed to serve notice upon the informant of the case and also file a counter affidavit in this case. Take the case diary along with its enclosure, including the postmortem report and also the inquest report. We produce before this court. When the counter should specifically indicate as to whether any sample has been sent for FSL examination. Close this case on 17 July. The counter affidavit will be filed by 15.
Under heading for administration, item 5 BA 5313 of 2026.
This petition.
This is the 96 of BNS last petition 183 statement has been told for below.
शादी था, वो 3-5 को शादी फिक्स कर दिए थे उनके पिताजी, तो वो 30/4 की रात को वो चली गई आउट ऑफ हिज ओन विलेज। मतलब मैं पेपर्स में द स्टेटमेंट अंडर सेक्शन 183
She voluntarily left.
yes 183 में
183 में she has said so. पढ़ी।
हम लोग उसका एज भी वहाँ पे 18 इयर्स में था।
आपने जो बोला है, आप जरा पढ़ ये तो नहीं पढ़ा।
Para 57 of the case diary में भी थी।
That is not 180 statement का
183 का स्टेटमेंट है आपके पास?
मेरे पास
आपके पास है?
केस डायरी में।
आपका फोन हम ले लें क्या? ये बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ा रहा। I just can't read it. I'm not reading.
कोर्ट से भी आया होगा शायद उनके पास, वो बंद लिफाफा में because 183 का स्टेटमेंट has been called for separately.
नहीं है ऐसे। It is not good. The statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS has not been received from the concerned person. Office is directed to send an express reminder to send a copy of the statement recorded under section 183 BNSS. Legible copy. Post on next text.
एक चीज बात हो रही है, उसका 17th को एग्जाम है।
किसका एग्जाम?
इस 17th को एग्जाम है,
किसका एग्जाम?
थर्ड सेमेस्टर का जो
किसका?
ये पिटिशनर का।
अब तो कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं? Are you seeking provisional bail?
नो मैं प्रोविजनल बेल नहीं, हाँ जस्ट प्रेइंग नॉट कि इसको थोड़ा पहले इसको लगा दे।
पहले मतलब आज तो today is 7th, तो 13th को लगा देते हैं।
14th ओके मैम।
14th को लगा।
I was
14 तारीख
calculating
को
the
लगा।
date.
Tuesday in the supplementary costs. एग्जाम देना है तो प्रोविजनल बेल के लिए अप्लाई कर दीजिएगा। कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको हम बेल देंगे।
ठीक है।
प्रोविजनल बेल एग्जाम देने के लिए दे सकते हैं, लेकिन एवरीथिंग प्लेस्ड ऑन रिकॉर्ड, क्योंकि अभी तो स्टेटमेंट ही नहीं पता क्या है।
I have the
On
copy
the-
in my phone.
I
can't-
trust you completely, but I'm not able to.
I can't show not
No, it's okay. I'm not able to read it, so I really do not know.
हर विक्टिम स्टेटमेंट्स जो कि वो एक वीडियो मैसेज की थी वो भी है, बट
It's okay. You just hold on for some time.
and CAPS just CAPS to be major and grown blood.
अब हम देख के तो एज आपकी तरह नहीं असेस कर पाए।
नहीं हम
तब इतना एक्सपर्टीज हमको अभी तक नहीं हुआ। देख के हम एज असेस कर लेंगे।
ठीक है, बट स्टेटमेंट में
From the daily list under heading for orders, item 1, BA 5327 of 2026.
इस ऑर्डर को तुरंत कम्युनिकेट कर देंगे और ऑफिस को बोलना है इसको नथिंग होना। Yes, petition.
By order dated 17/6/26, this petition was drafted provisionally on 1st of July and he was asked to surrender. He had surrendered on 1st of July and filed supplementary
That's
applications.
You are for the informant.
No.
Are you opposing the informant?
Yes.
हाँ बताएं।
Yes. In the instant case, FIR has been lodged with the claim that the informant who is aged about 19 years claims that she is studying with this petitioner. In the same manner, they were preparing for NEET examination, and in course of the same, they became acquainted with each other. And on 4th of January, both of them went to 3rd floor. There in the washroom, it is alleged that this petitioner is.
Why is there so much of delay in filing them?
The information was given to the lower Bajar police, and they directly registered the case after some days.
From where?
They
Not
on-
after
they-
this, quite some delay.
Yes, there is delay. We informed the matter. They informed the accused.
I don't get it. From where are you reading this? From where are you saying this?
I have submitted from the signature, I have they said that don't give the date of the complaint. This is their
So
signature.
you are a medical student preparing for NEET, you are putting your signature and somebody will tell you that don't put that date and you will agree to that. Charge sheet होगा?
Yes, next week करते हैं supplementary पर next week करते हैं.
इसमें
कोई बात नहीं, बेल ही देते हैं, आप परमिशन कराएंगे.
नहीं, इसमें जैसे when his anticipatory bail was rejected from the court of principal judicial commission Ranchi, he threatened me to withdraw the case, and there was a message, and regarding that I have informed the city DSP that he has threatened me to withdraw the case, otherwise you will face serious consequences. And the case has been, charge sheet has been submitted under section 76. Now charge sheet has been submitted, but charge has not been framed. The record has not been committed to sessions court. Therefore, it is very serious matter.
Or the learned counsels opinion on behalf of the parties. The counsel for the petitioner submits that petitioner has surrendered before the court on the scheduled date as he was granted provisional bail to undertake the NEET examination. The same has been placed on record by the supplementary. The learned counsel further submits that charge sheet has been submitted in the present case. Or the learned counsel on the merits submit that on the face of the FIR, it is apparent that the allegation against the petitioner is that the petitioner and the victim used to study together for NEET examination, and on 4th January 2026, the petitioner made physical relationship with the accused and on the pretext of marriage, and ultimately he blocked the phone number / WhatsApp of the petitioner. The learned counsel submits that there is the FIR was registered only on 22/1/2026. The learned counsel for the informant has opposed a prayer for bail and has submitted that the petitioner has been threatening the victim and has been asking him to withdraw the case. The learned counsel for the state has also opposed a prayer for bail. No counter affidavit as such. No counter affidavit as such has been filed by the informant of the case. The counter affidavit of the state reveals that charge sheet has been submitted under section 75(2)/76 of the NSS. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that considering the nature of allegation and the fact that there is some delay in filing the FIR, and also the fact that charge sheet has already been submitted, the petition is directed to be enlarged on bail. The petitioner shall not disturb the victim or her family members in any manner whatsoever. If any such incident happens, it will be open to the victim to take appropriate steps.
Under heading for admission, item 2, BA4 255 of 2026.
Petitioner. Petitioner absent. आपका है केस सर?
What's few pass out for few cases. He is all well. उनके फादर का थोड़ा पोजीशन गड़बड़ है, पैरालिटिक हो गया है इसलिए
the petitioner pays for Passover post his case after tomorrow. The counter affidavit case has been filed by the learned counsel for the state, which is
Item 3 BA 4323 of 2026.
एलिगेशन है कि दोनों के बीच में 3 साल से लव अफेयर चल रहा था। इसी बात को लेकर के लड़की बोली कि हम उसे शादी करेंगे। देयर आफ्टर द पेरेंट्स ऑफ विक्टिम गो टू द हाउस ऑफ द पिटिशनर्स। वहां पर शादी के लिए बातचीत हुआ, उसी में दोनों के बीच में लड़ाई झगड़ा हो गया। उसमें लड़का के माँ का जो है कि कपार फट गया। इसके चलते लड़का ये बोला, सिर्फ एलिगेशन ये है कि हमारे घर वाले अब बोले हैं कि जब डॉरी देगा तब हम शादी करेंगे। दिस इज द एलिगेशन अगेंस्ट दिस पिटिशन। उसके बाद जो है वो इस बात को सुनकर के वो पॉइजन कर, ओनली एलिगेशन है कि ये लड़का बोला कि अब जो है शादी तभी होगी जब तुम्हारे घर वाले हमको दहेज। हाँ, उसके बाद जो है कि वो पॉइजन अपना। दिस इज द एलिगेशन। तो डिमांड ऑफ डॉरी का है, इसमें 23 से 26 से हम कस्टडी में हैं और मिनिमम जो है कि 6 महीना है डिमांड ऑफ डॉरी में अंडर सेक्शन 4, मैक्सिमम 2 years, एक्सटेंडेड टू 2 years। इंटायर एलिगेशन ऑफ केस डायरी भी यही आया। चार्जशीट ऑलरेडी सबमिटेड हो गया।
FIR आपका चार्जशीट हो?
यस
FIR पढ़ी।
यस। हमारा नाम मोहन सिंह, उम्र करीब 39 वर्ष, पिता नाथन सिंह, साथी करेज मोड़ थाना विशोनगढ़ जिला हजारीबाग का रहने वाला हूँ। मैं दिनांक 20 से 26 के समय 13 बजे सदर अस्पताल हजारीबाग के पोस्टमार्टम हाउस के पास आप पुलिस पदाधिकारी समझ बिना किसी भय दबाव के अपना बयान दर्ज करा रहा हूँ। मेरी भतीजी स्वयं मोबाइल में अपने पड़ोसी गांव के रवि कुमार सिंह, उम्र करीब 23 वर्ष, देवसी साकी घंगर टोली थाना विशोनगढ़ जिला हजारीबाग, मोबाइल नंबर इतना से करीब 3 वर्षों से प्रेम पसंद कर रही। उस दरमियान वह गर्भवती निकली थी तो लड़का शादी का झांसा देकर बच्चा दिया। दोनों के बीच जब यह बात लड़की के घर वालों को पता चला तब हम लोग लड़की से बात किए तो वह बोली कि हम रवि से ही शादी करें। उसके बाद मैं और मेरा भतीजा सूरज सिंह एवं परिवार दिनांक 18/1/26 को लड़का रवि सिंह के घर शादी की बातचीत करने गए थे। उसी दिन लड़का रवि सिंह एवं उसके माता पिता के द्वारा दहेज के रूप में 3 लाख रुपया और एक मोटरसाइकिल का मांग करने लगा। हम लोग दहेज में 3 लाख रुपया और एक मोटरसाइकिल नहीं देने की बात बोलकर वापस घर आ। तभी उसी दिन लड़का मेरी भतीजी स्वयं को फोन करके बोला कि तुम्हारा घर वाला, दिस इज द एलिगेशन, तुम्हारा घर वाला दहेज में पैसा
कस्टडी
और कस्टडी 23 से 26 more than 6 months.
You are the father of the. Who are you?
I am
the
the
boy?
petitioner।
ये आप ही से शादी की?
हाँ, हम ही से शादी करने की बात कर रहे हैं।
ये number 4323 of 2026. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that there was love affair between the petitioner and the deceased, and marriage for the purposes of marriage negotiation, the father of the deceased had come to the house of the petitioner to talk to his parents, and there was some talks regarding dowry of 3 lakhs and 1 motorcycle. And as per the allegation, when the petitioner informed, when the deceased was informed that in case the demand is not satisfied, the petitioner will be married to someone else. The deceased committed suicide by consuming poison. The learning counsel submits that The charge sheet has been submitted on 23/1/2026.
चार्जशीट 22/3/26 custody 23
So custody is in 23/1/26 and charge sheet has been submitted on 22/3/26. Nobody appears on behalf of the state. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, for the petition, and upon going through the postmortem report, it is apparent that the deceased died due to poisoning, and the sample has been sent for FSL examination. The FIR reveals that the demand of dowry was primarily made by the parents of the petitioner. The charge sheet having been submitted, the petitioner is directed to be national media. The state is directed to ensure that the forensic report be submitted to the court concerned. That is also be communicated to the forensic lab and also to the council for the state to report the facts.
Item 4BA 4324 of 2026.
Yes, Diane, my lord, antecedent report by received and the case had counter. No criminal antecedent, my lord, cyber matter, my lord.
Where is the state?
Yes, but in this case, Shailendra Tiwari is there. Just I am calling him that he pass over.
आज पास ओवर नहीं हो पाएगा, बहुत सारे मैटर्स लगे हैं। आज जितने भी पास ओवर्स होंगे कल ही नहीं होगा, परसों
Few cases पे दे देना है।
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता ना, बहुत केसेस लगे हुए सब
सब का बिल हो गया है। Annex 2 लगा दिया जिसके पास
ऐसा पास ओवर करते हैं, अगर 1:30 बजे तक नहीं टेकअप होगा तो परसों।
Item 5BA 4327 of 2026.
ओके, पास ओवर जितना पास ओवर मैटर्स है नहीं टेकअप होता है सीधा ड्राफ्ट खत्म होता है।
For few cases.
No, pass over matters will be taken up after the board is over.
Okay. Let us follow.
Item 6BA 4337 of 2026.
6 and 7 both arise out of the same event. In this case, subsidiary was called for
Yes,
along with statement under section 164 and medical bill. The FIR was registered under section 96 and 137 equivalent to section 366 capital A and 363 of the IPC. The first information report note at page written report is at page 14. It is against Akash Lohan. Gist of allegation is not they went to the railway station where that unknown boy Akash Lohan met with them. Thereafter they headed down in Rajkarsawa railway station where from they went to collect food for dinner. And these boys, along with the victim, proceeded and separated themselves from the parents. And thereafter, they were found persons. This is the allegation and he suspected there may be something wrong with it. Victim is aged about 19th of April 2010 is the date of birth, which has subsequently come. So she is below 16. Number of so far these petitioners are concerned. Their names are first note on the basis of the statement of Akash and subsequent statement of the victim. The nursing mechanism of paragraph 10 of the case that 10 and 11. They are the hearsay witnesses of Sujan Pani and Akash Patra, relative of the victim. Their hearsay. When they know, they started searching for people. Now, para 18 is important. Para 18 on 20th September 2025. The occurrence took place on 18th September 25 at 2 p.m. On 20th September 25 at 5 a.m., one boy along with the victim were found in the railway column. That information was received by the police. There, both the persons were taken by the police. Then in presence of Menka Muti, who is the Chowkidar, around 19, the statement of the victim was written, where she alleged that three persons, the Akash Loha, alleged to have contacted on phone along with other these two participants. And then they came and they committed established physical means. That is the allegation. What is the fact that I am just narrating? Number thereafter, note the confessional statement. All the three persons were arrested. 31, 32, 33. These are the confessional statements of the accused persons. And medical blood, as per the DNA test, that blood was collected and was sent for FSL. The report has not come. The medical report note
There is direct allegation against him.
135
Age is just
That
15
is
years.
I have not suppressed anything. No.
Yes, I
Whatever
appreciate
is against me, I have already
You
narrated.
have already narrated, that's true.
So that my learned friend might
May
not
not have
chance,
any,
might
may
not
not
have
take
any
me
chance
to
to
narrate
say that I
further.
have suppressed something. So
Custody
these are
का
the मुझे तो नहीं बोलना है.
custody का
These no purchase. More than minute.
बेल के अलावा आपको क्या चाहिए ये बताइए
बेल के अलावा वही तो चारण.
क्या चाहिए बताइए
These no purchase है. चार्जशीट already है.
चार्जशीट
चार्जशीट बहुत पहले बार.
कब हुआ बताइए
तो मेरा लर्नड फ्रेंड लिखा है चार्जशीट की डेट में. मेरे ख्याल से जो दिसंबर में 20-25 है तो जो दिसंबर में 6 महीना पार.
लेकिन गवाही नहीं चल
तक गवाही नहीं. हम
18-11-25
18-11-25
आया ना
जी
ये वाला
यस सर.
आरोप कौन सा क्या
पॉक्सो में सबसे पहले विक्टिम को एग्जामिन करना है ये कौन किसको बताए
18-11-25 में हो गया 7 में.
एक्ट में लिखा है ना
हाँ
फिर
तो इसका रिकॉर्ड किया गया इनका
क्या करेंगे बताइए
पूजा शांति का
और the learning council से पेज में दिया है the parties the learning council for the petitioner submits that
दोनों को जो एक साथ करो.
दोनों को एक साथ करें
नेक्स्ट
upon informant
सेकंड केस में
second case both these cases arise out of same FIR and therefore they have been tagged and taken together. The learning council for the petitioner submits that as per the FIR the family members the victim the minor victim was traveling with the family members and she met with the co-accused namely Akash Loha and then she went away with him and it was anticipated that that Akash Loha would have made physical relationship with the victim. The learned counsel further submits that during investigation, the petitioner was the Akash Loha and the victim were found together
रेलवे कॉलोनी.
in railway colony. He submits that so far as these two petitioners are concerned, though they are not named in the FIR, but their name has transpired during investigation. They are in custody since
20th September
since
2025.
20th September 2025, and charge sheet has been submitted on 18/11/2025. But no witness has been examined so far. The learned counsel for the state in both the cases have opposed a prayer for bail and has submitted that the statement of the victim has been recorded under section 183 BNSS and also under section 180 of BNSS, and she has made serious allegation of commission of rape upon her on all the three persons, including the present two petitioners. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS and also under section 180 of BNSS, there is direct allegation of commission of rape, and victim was found only 15 years of age. This court is not inclined to enlarge the petition on bail. However, there can be no reason for non-production of witnesses. Counsel for the state is directed to ensure that the witnesses are promptly produced before the court, and the FSL report be also forwarded to the court concerned so that the trial will be expedited. Counsel for the state is directed to communicate this order to the FSL Ranchi. FSL Ranchi में क्या हुआ ना?
डायरेक्टर
FSL Ranchi and also to SP of the concerned district and director prosecution for complaints. और तीसरा भी बेल फाइल किया है क्या? चेक करिए, अगर फाइल किया होगा तो चेक करके उसका केस डायरी निकाल के रखिए, उसमें अलग से केस डायरी नहीं मांगना. That is the whole purpose. इसका नाम है आकाश लोहा आकाश उनको दे दीजिए, DT को बोलिए. Yes.
Item 8, BA 4344 of 2026.
Last time, counter claim time. It will be possible. Mr. Salendra Tiwari.
So, it will be taken up after the board is over. If 130 हो जाता है तो day after जाएगा, क्योंकि already कल 37 to 38 cases already posted हैं, इसीलिए कल के लिए. I do not know. आज नहीं होगा तो परसों. परसों बहुत कम केसेस हैं, CBI वाले मैटर्स रहते हैं, इसीलिए कम केसेस.
Item 9, BA 4350 of 2026.
Yes, petitioner.
Petition under section 82 of the BNS Act, allegation of dowry. Allegation is FIR that informant made a allegation against the petitioner being a husband. Petitioner is the husband of the. Allegation है कि शादी हुई थी रामगढ़ कैंट में, मानसिक रूप से प्रताड़ित करता था, दहेज के लिए परेशान करता था, मारपीट करता था और परेशान करके स्टार बोल जिसकी उसकी वाइफ अपने घर आ गई थी. इन हर पेरेंटल हाउस अपने घर में हुआ, अपने माता पिता के घर में हुआ है, अपने पेरेंटल हाउस में आ गई थी. तो हम वहां जाके फायर का लास्ट 3 लाइन पढ़ लेते हैं. लास्ट 3 लाइन में लिखा हुआ है कि और आज जब हम लोग घर पे उस समय जान से मार दिया, उसके पर उचित कार्रवाई की. एलिगेशन है 11/2/2026 के बारे बोलती है कि आज वो घर पे आया और अपने पत्नी को मार दिया. एज पर द एलिगेशन इज
अपना एनिवर्सरी मनाना है,
एनिवर्सरी मनाने आया था
और उसके बाद जो है खूब पिटाई किया और पिटाई से वो मर गई. That is the cause of death.
बट एनिवर्सरी किया है, ये डेथ हुआ है उसका 10 तारीख.
कोई बात नहीं, she was taken to the hospital and the cause of death is this only. Cause of death यही है. This is the cause of death.
एनिवर्सरी मनाने
Cause of death hemorrhage shock due to heart and blood substance.
जब एफआईआर में जो एलिगेशन है, जो इन्फॉर्मेंट एलिगेशन है, subsequently she changed her statement in इसका जो स्टेटमेंट जो दोबारा जो अपना स्टेटमेंट दी है उसमें बाद में वो चेंज कर दी है
विक्टिम का स्टेटमेंट
इन्फॉर्मेंट
क्या चेंज कर
इन्फॉर्मेंट का स्टेटमेंट इन्फॉर्मेंट ने कहा है कि मारपीट करता था 11 तारीख के बारे में बताती है उस दिन वो घर पे आया और आज मेरी बेटी को मारा जिससे उसकी जान चली गई 11 तारीख के बारे में 11 तारीख लॉर्डशिप इसमें
डायरेक्ट एलिगेशन है
नहीं डायरेक्ट एलिगेशन नहीं लॉर्डशिप इसमें सब्सिक्वेंटली ये बाद में इसका स्टेटमेंट आता है इन्फॉर्मेंट का इन्फॉर्मेंट पारा 19 में है कि उनका कहना है कि हम 7 तारीख को आए थे यूनिवर्सिटी में हम आए थे 7 तारीख को रहे 8 तारीख को दोनों के बीच में लड़ाई हुआ उसके बाद वो घर पे थी 10 तारीख को एडमिट कराया गया और उसके बाद उसका डेथ हो गया 10 तारीख को एडमिट कराया गया उसका डेथ हो गया और उसका जो भी है मेडिकल का रिपोर्ट भी लगाया था मेडिकल रिपोर्ट में कहीं नहीं आया है कि उसको उसके शरीर में बॉडी में कोई मारपीट किया गया है कुछ नहीं आया मेडिकल रिपोर्ट लगाया एनेक्सर 2 दैट इज एनेक्सर 2 एंड also lordship की as per the medico legal cases lordship डॉक्टर का ड्यूटी है कि इन केस एनी इंजरी बॉडी में रहेगा वो इन्फॉर्म करेगा लोकल पुलिस को एज पर द एनी एक्सीडेंटल केस सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट केस दैट डॉक्टर हैज नॉट मेट एनी केस सब्सिक्वेंटली यू नो जब उसका डेथ हो गया डेथ होने के बाद इन्फॉर्मेंट हैज डेवलप हर स्टेटमेंट कि उसके साथ मारपीट हुआ है मारपीट होने के बाद जबकि यूनिवर्सिटी बना के 7 तारीख से 8 तारीख की वो वापस चले गए ये वापस चले गया वापस चले जाने के बाद इसको कॉल किया गया 10 तारीख को इसका डेथ हो गया 11 तारीख को जब वो आया 11 तारीख को आने के बाद उसको पुलिस इसका आया स्टेटमेंट भी डॉक्टर जो पुलिस ने उसका स्टेटमेंट भी लिया है 11 तारीख को उसको बुलाया गया वो अपना थाना आया थाना में उसका स्टेटमेंट लिया गया और उसके बाद एज पर द एलिगेशन कि उसको मारपीट किया गया दैट हैज बीन सब्सिक्वेंटली डेवलप्ड और जो भी जो मेडिकल वाले जो है पारा पेज नंबर 15 एंड 16 में इसका डेट 10 तारीख को ही हो गया और एफआईआर हुआ है 11 तारीख को मारने का एलिगेशन
For the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties, the counsel for the petitioner submits that the counter affidavit filed with the state is taken. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has been falsely implicated in this case. The petitioner is the husband and marriage was solemnized about a year ago. As per the FIR, the petitioner had come, as per the FIR, immediately after the marriage, the petitioner has been torturing his wife for demand of dowry and also used to assault her after taking alcohol. However, he had come to the house of the informant for the purposes of marriage anniversary. He submits that while his wife was in her relative home only, it is alleged that she was assaulted by the petitioner and
communicate that उसको धक्का दे दिया जिससे उसको चोट लग गई as per the
That's
जो आया है
and has been assaulting. The learned counsel submits that which ultimately led to her death. The learned counsel submits that his wife was taken to the hospital on 10/2026 and was referred to higher center. And ultimately, she died. But the doctor who examined his wife did not report any injury to any police personnel. the learned counsel has submitted that the informant has improved his statement, has improved his case by giving the restatement.
More submission also. If informant had not taken the dead body of their, the dead body has been taken by my father, and they have taken to the.
आपको 5 मिनट आपको सुनिए बस जब ऑर्डर लिखा है तो बीच में The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that there is direct allegation against the petitioner. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the nature of allegation, and there is direct allegation against the petitioner that the petitioner had assaulted his wife, and there was repeated demand of dowry, and he used to assault his wife after taking alcohol. The postmortem report reveals that his wife died due to hemorrhage shock due to hard and blunt substance. In view of the materials collected in the case diary, this court is not inclined to enlarge the petition on bail.
Item 10 BF 4359 of 2026.
This case I will take for. First of all, I continue to read FIR. Page number 14. निवेदन पूर्ण करना है कि मैं स्वयं से पिता स्वयं से जिनको आजाद बस्ती गुरुद्वारा रोड नियर फैक्ट्री थाना टेलीपुर जिला पूर्वी सिंगू की निवासी दिनांक फरवरी 2022 के समय करीब में
फरवरी 2022
जी ओनली फरवरी 2022 का रिपोर्ट किया हुआ है फरवरी 2022 There is no any date has been mentioned.
मैं हमेशा नहीं दिनांक 29/8/2022
मुझे उसको काट करके ऊपर फरवरी 2022
ऐसा नहीं है वो ऊपर है वहाँ
जी जी
फरवरी 20
हाँ तो सेम मुझे डिपोजिशन भी आ गया जी
हाँ
जी फरवरी 2022 के समय करीब में रविंदर प्रिंस ने मेरे साथ जबरदस्ती ये किया था डराया धमकाया और बोला कि किसी को बताएंगे तो तुम्हारे पूरे परिवार को जान से मार देंगे डर से हम लोग लाइफ से मैंने किसी को कुछ नहीं बताया उसके बाद गुरविंदर सिंह उर्फ प्रिंस मुझे फोन करके ब्लैकमेल करता था रास्ते में स्कूल मार्केट आने जाने के क्रम में आपत्तिजनक बातें एवं इशारे करता था जिसके कारण हमेशा डरी शामिल रहती थी दिनांक 29/8/25 रिसेंट डेट है उस समय करीब 11 बजे दिन में मैं घर में अकेली थी मेरे मम्मी पापा दोनों एमजीएम अस्पताल गए थे तथा मेरी दोनों बहनें स्कूल गई थी घर में मुझे अकेला मेरे पड़ोसी गुरविंदर सिंह और प्रिंस 22 वर्ष पिता नरेंद्र सिंह थे पता जिनको आजाद बस्ती गुरुद्वारा रोड में जबरदस्ती मेरे घर घुस गया तथा मुझे पकड़कर पेट पर ले गया तब मेरे साथ बलात्कार करने की कोशिश किया या मुझे बलात्कार करने की कोशिश किया तथा मेरे शरीर का कपड़ा उतारने लगा और बोला कि मेरे साथ संबंध बनाओ और हल्ला शोर गुल करेंगे तो जान से मार देंगे तभी मैं अपने बचाव में मैं जोर जोर से चिल्लाने लगी तब वह धमकी देती हुई भाग गया शाम को जब मेरे माता पिता घर आए तो घटना से संबंधित सारी जानकारी दी इसके बाद मेरी माँ ने इसकी माँ से शिकायत की परंतु उसकी माँ ने कुछ नहीं किया उल्टा मुझे बोलने लगी दिनांक 12/10/25 को पुलिस मेरे घर का दरवाजा जोर से टूटने लगा और घर का दरवाजा खुला तब मेरे घर में मेरी मम्मी पापा को देखकर धमकी गाली विरोध बोला पुलिस वाला कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ सकता है मेरा अतः श्रीमान से
चार्जशीट की सेक्शन चार्जशीट की सेक्शन
चार्जशीट और भी कुछ गवाही की ऑलरेडी 3 का गवाही भी हो चुका
चार
आफ्टर
चार
having the
से-
4
How many witnesses?
चार
3
Total,
out of
चार सीट भी सेक्शन बाकी सेक्शन 6-10 पॉस्को एक्ट में हुआ है, 4 भी सेम सेक्शन में हुआ है। टोटल 4 सीटेड विटनेस 8 है, जिसमें 4 एग्जामिन हो चुके हैं।
for example, victim examination.
Yes.
हाँ विक्टिम का भी सेम एलिगेशन है, विक्टिम का भी हमको सर्टिफिकेट भी मिला
क्या
सेम जो एफआईआर में है सेम एलिगेशन
नहीं,
दो
Trial
22
explain करा
2025
आपका trial explain करा
मुझे एक चीज खाली इसमें हमको कहना था कि 3 साल के बाद फरवरी 22 देयर इज नो एनी डेट हैज बीन मेंशन्ड इन द फरवरी 2022 में हम जो रेप आफ्टर 3 इयर्स नॉट 3 डेज 3 मंथ्स 3 साल के बाद 2025 में एफआईआर हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड। तो रेप का जो एलिगेशन है वो फरवरी 2022 का है। तो बोल रही 3 years the present FIR has been launched और जिस समय वो FIR हुआ उस समय विक्टिम का एज 18 years एट द टाइम ऑलरेडी आया हुआ इंप्लीड ऑर्डर में हुई थी कि 23/10/2007 का जन्म है और FIR हुआ है 14/10/2000। तो जिस समय FIR हुआ उस समय 5 या 10 दिन कम है 18 ईयर्स और वो ओनली जो एलिगेशन है रेप का वो फरवरी 2000 देयर इज नो एनी डेट हैज बीन मेंशन्ड फरवरी 2022 तो 3 साल के बाद 3 साल के बाद एफआईआर हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड तो देयर इज इनऑर्डिनेट डिले लॉस
हल्ला गुल्ला करते हैं आप
हाँ वो एलिगेशन चूंकि एफआईआर बनाना है सब्सिक्वेंट
Rather,
डेवलपमेंट
she has stated in her statement under section 183 कि माँ को हम बताए थे लेकिन माँ बोली कि ऐसा मत करो कोई बात नहीं देखते हैं समझते हैं ऐसा एक माँ बोले कि नेचुरल है सो आई विल एक्सप्लेन आप निकल के थोड़ा हल्ला वाला करिएगा क्योंकि आपका कंडक्ट कुछ उसी तरह का है देख के हल्ला करते हैं हम
हमको जो लग रहा है कि एफआईआर
आप बताइए नेक्स्ट डेट का पता है
इंस्ट्रक्शन ले लेते हैं
कोई बात नहीं आपका और तो बस 3 ही विटनेस बच रहे
नहीं,
हैं आईओ बच रहा है
चार टोटल
ऑफिशियल विटनेसेस बच रहे हैं
टोटल जो है 8 है उसमें 4
और
एक बोल रहे 4 मेरे पास तो 3 का
नहीं 4
और the learned counsels appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that as per the FIR lodged in the year 2025, the first incident of rape is of February 2020.
February
2022.
There is no end date
and no specific date has been mentioned. Nor any place has been mentioned. He has submitted that thereafter on 29/8/25 it is alleged that the petitioner forcibly entered into the house of the victim and tried to commit rape but could not succeed. And then the petitioner again approached the victim and the family the house of the victim on 12/10/2025 and tried to forcibly enter into the house. He submits that there is no explanation for not filing any FIR way back in 2022 and the said date has been given only to ensure that POCSO is the victim on the date of filing the FIR was Major. The learned counsel for the
17 year 11 month 21.
The learned counsel for the state informant while opposing the prayer for bail has submitted that the victim was minor even on the date of FIR and the trial is going on out of how many witnesses?
8 charge sheeted
8 charge sheeted witnesses. 4 have already been examined. The victim has already been examined and she has supported the prosecution. To this, counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since Since November लिखते हैं 14 take का तो FIR डेट ऑफ कस्टडी नहीं लिखते हैं आप लोग
कस्टडी 29/10/25
since 29
पारा 1 में
since 29/10/2020 after hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that there is direct allegation against the petitioner and the trial is going on, this court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail. However, the state is directed to ensure that the remaining witnesses are promptly produced. The learned counsel for the state is directed to communicate this order to the SP of the concerned district and to the director prosecution to ensure compliance.
Thank you.
And तो जरूर नहीं आएंगे witness तो आप आएंगे
चार
नहीं आएंगे तो आप आ जाइएगा SP पे कंटेक्ट और आपको बेल इसीलिए स्टेट काउंसिल है इसमें आप हैं काउंसिल फॉर द स्टेट इज प्रेजेंट आपको कम्युनिकेट करने वाला ध्यान दीजिएगा चिट्ठी विट्ठी सब संभाल के रखिएगा क्योंकि जो प्रीवियस काउंसिल होंगे हम उन्हीं को कॉल अपॉन करेंगे कि कब किसको कम्युनिकेट हुआ चिट्ठी सब ठीक से रखिएगा ठीक है
Item 11 BA4370 of 2026.
Person has been received, not filed yet.
How much time do you need?
2-3 days.
Council for the state, council for the parties are present, council for the state prays for some time to file. इसमें case diary आ गया? To file a contract with in this case. Post this case on next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Wednesday. Wednesday, sir.
Item 12 BA4991 of 2026 along with item 13.
Mobile or serial. Charge sheet has been submitted.
दीजिए काउंटर तैयार
There are 2 mobile, 2 SIM cards. Were seized from the possession. Petitioner is having 1 criminal antecedent of 2021, which is at the fag end of trial. He is in custody since 13/4/2026. Two of these similarly charge sheet submitted, 2 similarly situated co-accused granted bail. And another fact is that, as per the case diary, there are 15 crime links, Lord, but from the crime link statement given, Lord, neither the IMEI number nor the SIM number recovered from the possession of the prisoner is linked with those crime links. I can demonstrate from that. And the last is, as per the case diary, there is a victim of this crime. And this is the order.
The counsel for the petition submits that the petitioner is in custody since 13/4/26 and charge sheet has been submitted. 2 mobile 2 SIMs are alleged to have been recovered from the possession of the petitioner, and 1 victim is said to have been identified. However, in the case diary, there are 15 crime links, but none of the mobile or the SIM recovered from the petitioner has any crime
link with those. I can demonstrate from the corner. And
State को क्या बोलना?
2
She submits that 2 court persons have been enlarged on bail.
one having criminal antecedent also.
I got it.
15 crime link मिला है क्या
इनके मोबाइल से लिंक है।
शिकायत दर्ज की
नहीं, इनकी मोबाइल से लिंक है। कहाँ है? Where is the case diary?
ये क्राइम लिंक का कॉपी है।
केस डायरी कहाँ है? इसमें डायरी नहीं कॉन्फर्म हुआ है।
ये कॉन्फर्म हुआ है।
कहाँ है केस डायरी?
ये क्राइम लिंक का कॉपी है, सेपरेट दिया है क्राइम लिंक का, उससे टैली कर दे। पैरा 56 में सावंत कुमार दास का शुरू में है, मेरा नेक्स्ट पेज में है, मिडिल में पिंटू कुमार दास। पैरा 56 में शुरू में सिर्फ सावंत कुमार दास को ग्रांटेड बिल उनका है, उसके बाद मेरा पिंटू कुमार दास मिडिल में है, 3 चॉइस पेज में, नीचे से 1 2 चौथा है। वही बोल रहे हैं। सिम कार्ड जो क्राइम लिंक से है वो नाइदर दो सिम कार्ड नाइदर द IMEI नंबर जो कॉलम 5 में दिया है, ये मेरा टैली कर रहा है। मेरे पास
आपका नाम इसमें कहीं नहीं है?
यस नाम है
कहाँ?
नीचे से नेक्स्ट पेज में, फर्स्ट पेज में नहीं है, सेकंड पेज में नीचे से तीसरा पिंटू कुमार दास, और उसके 2 ऊपर फिर है पिंटू कुमार दास, उसके फिर 4 ऊपर पिंटू कुमार दास।
These mobiles are these SIM are not
No,
there,
no.
not seized from you.
No, that from it can be verified from page 17 of the case, FIR, page 17 of the neither the IMEI number tally nor the SIM card tally.
The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for this. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, आपके मोबाइल पर पैरा 2 ऑफ द केस डायरी में क्या? पैरा 2 ऑफ द केस डायरी व्हाट इज देयर इन पैरा 2?
एक्नॉलेजमेंट सब है जो प्राइवेसी पाया गया है।
आपके मोबाइल नंबर से
ये पिंटू कुमार दास।
आपका क्या नाम है?
पिंटू कुमार दास।
ये जो आपके पास से कौन सा मोबाइल नंबर है?
ये मेरे पास है 9234516845 और 9546922180। मतलब एक जगह सिर्फ मैच कर रहा है, जहां पर जो है जो विक्टिम वाला में है वहां पर IMEI नंबर मैच कर रहा है। एक विक्टिम है 5 जगह, वहां IMEI नंबर मैच कर रहा है, बाकी कहीं पर मैच नहीं कर रहा है, कोई क्राइम नहीं।
After hearing the counsel for the parties and considering the fact that the charge sheet has already been submitted, the petitioner is eligible to be national. कोई कुछ काम है?
उनका तो कुछ है नहीं।
कुंदन दास।
कुंदन दास बताइए।
No criminal antecedent. One mobile with one SIM card. The SIM card is registered in the name of the petitioner.
ये कोई क्यूज का बेल हुआ है इसमें पंकज? 2 कोई क्यूज का बेल है। चंदन कुमार दास APA number 4947/26, right order dated 4/6/26 and BA number 4883/26, right order dated 4/6/26. Lead हो गया ना, कोई क्यूज शामिल नहीं है। हम बताइए। No antecedent.
No antecedent. Custody since 14/4/26.
14/3/26. No antecedent.
One mobile set with one SIM card. SIM card is registered in the name of the petitioner. No victim, no crime, no complaint,
crime.
nothing.
तो
Nothing.
इतना सारा क्राइम कब किसका है?
वो कोई केस सावन कुमार दास जिनका बेल हो चुका है। सबसे कम
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since 14, 13/4/26 charge sheet has been submitted. He has no criminal antecedent. As per the allegation, one mobile, one SIM is alleged to have been recovered in the name from the possession of the petitioner. The SIM was in the name of the petitioner. He submits that no material has been collected to link the petitioner with the alleged offence. The counsel for the state has proposed a prayer for bail. To this counsel for the petitioner submits that similarly situated courts have been enlarged on bail rather the case of the petitioner is on better. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that charge sheet has already been submitted and other courts have been enlarged on bail, the petitioner is to be enlarged on bail. साइबर क्राइम समझने का कोई क्लासेस होता है क्या? आई रियली वांट टू नो। साइबर क्राइम समझने का कोई क्लासेस होता है? टेक्निकल क्लासेस होता है?
क्राइम से रिलेटेड वो सिखाया जाता है, दे आर गेटिंग ट्रेनिंग।
आपको जामताड़ा का तो ट्रेनिंग होता है।
हम लोग पढ़ के देखे हैं, सीखे हैं।
नहीं पढ़ के नहीं, ये ऐसे पढ़ के सीखने वाला चीज।
वैसे तो नहीं।
एक दो बार सेमिनार्स हुए।
मॉडल्स चेंज होता जा रहा है, रोज मॉडल्स चेंज हो रहा है। नाउ मिलोट डे बिफोर ऑन फ्राइडे they have hacked the mobile number of Ram Lakhan Yadav and they have sent me message that I need 50,000. Milord, I understood that it has been hacked and they had sent to at least 50 lawyers and so many persons, even the minister who is linked with Ram Lakhan Yadav, so many persons has, and they were in hurry. Why is in required money, Milord? Immediately I called him, Milord. I asked him.
The only thing is you switch off and call back.
Yeah, so no, restart. Not only switch off, restart it. Get the SIM out, get it restart. Thereafter, since entire data is hacked.
Item 14, BA 4997 of 2026.
It's a case of cyber offense. Since the recovery is of one phone, one SIM card.
Where is the case?
There is a counter also.
Diary चाहिए मैम। Yes मैम। One SIM.
One phone, one SIM.
One SIM, one mobile.
Say it has come in the case diary. 17 crime links is there. And so far the antecedent it has come in his confession. He has stated that he is involved in one case in his confession. Or one victim is there of 699.
One antecedent. Yes. One victim.
One victim of 699 rupees. And charge sheet has been submitted. Custody is 8 of March 2026.
Para 5,
ये annexure क्या है इतना बड़ा? इतना बड़ा list?
para 5, 17 crime means para 5.
Of the case diary?
Yes, ma'am. 17 crime means.
ये सारे पुलिस स्टेशन में आपका केस रजिस्टर्ड है।
Case registered.
पुलिस स्टेशन में कंप्लेंट है क्या मतलब?
On the last detail, ladies, if has directed to file FIR minutes key.
I'm not directed to file FIR.
Any FIR has been registered or not against the person?
Just a moment. Yes, madam. ये जो crime link में कोई FIR register हुआ?
उसमें FIR
कहाँ लिखे हैं कि FIR कोई register नहीं हुआ है? आपने पता किया कोई भी FIR इनके against में register? पोर्टल से मैडम, पोर्टल से पूछने बोले थे क्या? The name of the police station is mentioned. Whether any FIR has been registered or not, who will find it out? इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना हम ही लोग सिखाएंगे क्या आपको? हाँ, all these crime links are meant, the police station is also mentioned. FIR तो हुआ होगा जरूर. The learned counsel, during the course of hearing, it transpired that altogether as many as 17 crime links have been found, which has been given in the form of a chart at paragraph 5 of the case diary. And the name of concerned police station has also been mentioned. Counsel for the state is directed to seek instructions and file a supplementary counter affidavit as to whether in the state police station any FIR has been registered against the petitioner or not. नहीं करिएगा ना, सही नहीं. वो इतना बड़ा मतलब एक पैराग्राफ का ऑर्डर किसने कर? कितना टाइम चाहिए? बताइए. Post on 29. The supplementary counter affidavit should be filed by 27.
Item 15 BA 5057 of 2026.
Counter affidavit filed with both proceedings is taken on the part petitioner absent. Post.
Item 16 BA 5059 of 2026.
Informant. The learned counsel further informant undertakes to file is permitted to file वकालतनामा during the course of the day. Post
आज फाइल करते हैं, अभी फाइल कर चुके हैं नेक्स्ट वीक के लिए.
क्यों नेक्स्ट वीक?
तो देख लेते हैं
क्या है?
Document 164 issue project for
आ गया.
last order of call was 18/6/26 it was called.
It's just counter affidavit. Counter affidavit state का?
फाइल कर दिए हैं stating that notice has been served.
Just a moment. Counter not been received, not filed. Counter has not been filed. अच्छा यहाँ लगा दिया, अभी लगाया. Counter affidavit filed. 183 का statement.
It was called separately by last order. The statement of 161 is there along with case ID.
No, that is there. That statement of victim. 183 का statement है. 183 का statement है. Counsel for the informant is present. He seeks adjournment post the application. बस. Petitioner का भी appearance state cons. He wants some accommodation. आप भी उनको bail का petition करो.
Item 17 BA 5098 of 2026.
Yes, petitioner.
इसके लिए पासवर्ड मॉडल फाइल पकड़ लिए हैं
आप ओवर कर रहे हैं तो जल्दी नहीं लिखेगा. नहीं होगा तो परसों.
Item 80 5174 of 2026. Item 19 BA 5178 of 2026.
for 19 and 20.
चलिए
19
pass
है।
करो, चलिए।
Item 20.
ये देखिए फाइल गिरे नहीं
जी
20
20 के पास
जी। Item 21, BA 5193 of 2026.
The offence is under section 64, subsection 1 of the BNS. In this case, in the last occasion, the Kishnari was called for, and the state council was directed to file the counter attack. After perusal of the FIR, it will be apparent that the victim is aged 20 years, a married lady, and the FIR has been lodged that is at his skull. Reading the relevant portion. दिनांक 2/1/2026 दिन शुक्रवार समय लगभग शाम 5 बजे नंदा पंडित स्वयं द्वारा मेरे घर में जो अपने बच्चे के साथ सो रही थी उसी क्रम में अकेले देखकर नंदा पंडित को दूसरी घर में घुसी और लेकर जब मैं हल्ला करने की कोशिश को मुंह दबा दिया चाकू दिखाकर कहने लगा तुम्हारे बच्चे को जान से मार देंगे यही कह दिखाकर मेरे उस समय मेरे घर में कोई नहीं था मेरा पति कुछ काम से बाहर गए थे और मेरी सास और ननद खानों तोड़ने के लिए भारी गई थी जब मेरी सास वापस आई तो उसे देख कर पकड़ने की कोशिश की तो अपना मोटरसाइकिल छोड़कर भाग गई उसके बाद स्वयं फोन से करके धमकी दे रहा था कि थाना आवेदन देने की परिवार को जानते मारा
He ran away from the place of occurrence. The petitioner ran away from the place of occurrence.
the petition
left his motorcycle man.
Just-
petition is equally and time from the FIR I will not say that something which has been mentioned in the FIR that shows that she was alone in the house. She had not closed the door. And this petitioner, who is the co-villager, had entered in the house. She did not make any halla. She did not make any protest also. When mother-in-law had come there, thereafter this fire had been locked. And during the course of investigation, she had directed that she was being tortured not by the husband. Husband was working in Pune for last because the 2 months he had come from there because he was ill. The husband was not there. Mother-in-law, the sister-in-law, all had gone to work in the field. And she says that she was being tortured. Thereafter, she had left her house and had gone to the house of her sister because they were planning to lodge a case of kidnapping. That she was being kidnapped.
Who was being?
This victim herself has stated that is happened from. Stated that it happened from paragraph. Yes. She is stated in under section 150 BNS.
What I just stated. There is paragraph.
Further, on 16/1/2026.
नहीं बताइए देख लेते हैं।
उसमें ऐसे पेजिंग नहीं है लेकिन 16/1/2006 the officer in charge of Mahila PS Kodama had taken her statement. On
तो
16/1
पैराग्राफ नंबर नहीं है।
कोई पैराग्राफ नंबर नहीं इसीलिए बोल के निकाल दे 16/1/2020
बताइए क्या बोली।
वो बोली कि आगे बताए कि प्राथमिकी दर्ज है उस समय हमेशा इनके पति सास ससुर ननद इनके साथ गाली गलौज मारपीट करते रहते जिससे परेशान हो गई और दिनांक 10/1/26 को रात्रि में जब ये घर से निकली और दीदी के घर हसनाबाद चली गई सोशल मीडिया के द्वारा उन्हें पता चला कि उनके ससुराल वाले काफी खोजबीन कर रहे हैं एवं थाना पर दोबारा अपहरण का केस करने अपहरण was by being kidnapped or she was kidnapped by this petition जिसकी सूचना मिली कि अपनी बीवी के घर से डोमचांच थाना पर आई तो थाना वाले ने ससुराल को सुधा दिए तो इन्हें ससुराल आए।
रेप केस
The
के बाद
husband was
You are for the informant.
रेप केस के पुलिस नाम पर
हाँ, बोलिए क्या बोल
केस ये ब्लॉट की ये घर में 5 बजे घुसते हैं जब घर में कोई नहीं। वो छुड़ा का डर दिखाकर छुड़ा सटाकर उनके साथ रेप करते हैं। 10 महीना का बच्चा साथ में था। वो हल्ला नहीं कर पाती हैं या प्रोटेस्ट नहीं कर पाती हैं छुड़े के डर से। इनकी सास आती हैं जो खेत से काम करके आ रहे थे, शी इज द आई विटनेस ऑफ द केस। वो बोलती है जब आए तो दुष्कर्म हो रहा था, ये बीच में पकड़ने का प्रयास की, वो गाड़ी अपना छोड़कर भाग गया।
ऐसा तो नहीं बोलते।
हाँ, ये गवाही हो चुका है।
गवाही हो चुकी
यस,
विक्टिम अपने
Victim
स्टेटमेंट
के
में
साथ-
बोली है, एक सेकंड, विक्टिम अपने 183 स्टेटमेंट में बोली है कि जब वो सास आई तो ये कपड़ा पहन रहा था।
यहाँ जो गवाही ये एफआईआर में जो लिखा हुआ कि सास आई तो वो पकड़ने का प्रयास किया।
नहीं, एफआईआर में नहीं लिखा हुआ कि सास आई तो पकड़ने का प्रयास किया।
है समय देखा कर मेरे साथ बात किया। उस समय मेरे घर में कोई नहीं था जब मेरा पति कुछ काम से बरकट्टा गए हुए थे और जब मेरी सास ननद आलू फोड़ने के लिए वहीं बांटी गई थी।
देखकर पकड़ने का कोशिश की तो वो भाग गई।
सास वापस आई।
183 में बोल रहा है वो कपड़ा पहन रहा था।
सास वापस आई और पकड़ने का प्रयास।
बस देखिए 183 का स्टेटमेंट। क्या स्टेज चल रहा है केस का?
2 विटनेस हो गया ब्लॉट एज पर
विक्टिम
इंफॉर्मेशन।
हैज बीन एग्जामिन्ड।
नहीं अभी नहीं हुए ब्लॉट। सास का हुआ है जिसमें उन्होंने डिपोज किया है, वो विटनेस है मेरे पास ब्लॉट।
आज सर देखिए वो स्टेटमेंट 183 वाला
ये सास का हम देख लेते हैं। इस आई विटनेस ऑफ द केस।
The mother-in-law is claiming to be the eyewitness of the case. अब जरा 183 का स्टेटमेंट पढ़।
हाँ देखिए।
देखें
यस
है ना?
कपड़ा पहनने लगा तो दैट मींस ब्लॉट की वो
The
कर चुका
incident was
था।
over as per the statement of victim.
That is also the part of the rape law. सास का भी कहना है आए तो देखे, तो पकड़ने का प्रयास किए तो वो भाग गया।
The circumstances also mirror that she was alone in the house. She had slept without closing the door. I am not saying.
All the learned counsels opinion on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner says that the petitioner is in custody since
15/1/2020.
15/1/2026. And as per the allegation, the petitioner had entered into the house of the victim, where she was there with her son, committed rape upon her at the point of knife. And when the mother-in-law entered, and when the mother-in-law came and she tried to get hold of him, he left the motorcycle and ran away. The learned counsel for this informant has opposed the prayer calling and has submitted that the trial is going on. He has further submitted that the motorcycle has been seized from the place of occurrence, and there is direct allegation against the petitioner. How many witnesses have been examined? 2 out of?
2.
Out
Out of not detail, not I am not getting information regarding that.
charge sheet में होगा?
Yes, the same is mentioned in the charge sheet.
Yes, in the charge sheet, it appears 5 witnesses are there. I don't know.
Out of-
There is no name of the doctor.
Out of 5 witnesses. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, he has also stated that the victim has not been examined so far. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the direct allegation made against the petitioner, and the victim has not been examined so far, This court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail at this stage. However, the state is directed to ensure that the remaining witnesses are promptly examined before the court. Counsel for the state is directed to communicate this order to the Director of Prosecution and also to the SP of the concerned district.
Madam, who's saying that only one?
No, I have information that two, but the rest name is not disclosed by.
Team Bachai, 3 witnesses.
He's saying he's not confirmed.
Item 22, BA 5198 of 2026.
Yes, petitioner.
Last petitioner's notices were issued through the statements.
I for the information.
Yes, first information report was
On page 20. Yes.
We received a statement by Kamaladevi Research, वीडियो दिनांक 21/3/26 को सच सरमुखर बनाने की जुमला तालमेल सेवा शाम करीब 8 बजे गांव के टेम्पू चालक ईश्वर साहु रिसर्च साहु के टेम्पू से घर जाने के लिए अपनी सहेली संगीता कुमारी एक अन्य पैसेंजर के साथ सवार होते सभी पैसेंजर अपने अपने गांव समीप रास्ते पर उतर गए। परंतु जब मेरी बेटी श्वेता कुमारी और उसकी सहेली टेम्पू में रह गई तो मेरी बेटी कुमारा टेम्पू ड्राइवर गांव में फिर से गांव में उतारकर उसकी स्नेही संगीता कुमारी को उसके गांव गुम्मा टोली छोड़ आए। परंतु ड्राइवर नहीं माना और कहा कि तुम भी साथ चलो, वापस आकर तुमको घर छोड़ देंगे। एवं दोनों को गुम्मा टोली ले गया जहाँ संगीता कुमारी को उतारकर वापसी के क्रम में ग्राम पहले छोटे पुल के समीप संध्या से मेरी बेटी साइंस सुनसान जगह पाकर मेरी बेटी को टेम्पू से उतारे पर पॉकेट से चाकू निकालकर अंदर घुसा दिया। एवं जान मारने की धमकी देते हुए उस पर बलपूर्वक शारीरिक संबंध बनाया। गलत काम करने के पश्चात उसका मोबाइल छीनते हुए टेम्पू पर हमारे घर के सामने काटते हुए धंस दिया।
What is the age of the victim?
16 years.
16 years. The first information report has been lodged after 3 days of the alleged date of occurrence. And the date is Sarhul is the festival. So there were many people around, but
He was coming back from the
yes, and Josh has been submitted in this case. The citizens 15/3/26. Medical examination doesn't reveal any external injuries. Since 8 is 16 weeks.
Medical examination confirms the sexual assault logic. In para 56 of the case diary, para 42 logic. Final opinion, sexual assault on the victim cannot be ruled out. Further, in her 183 statement also she has supported the allegation.
and she belongs to SC. Yes.
Yes, Lord. Charge sheet has been submitted under this act.
For the learned counsel submitted on behalf of the parties, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that though there is direct allegation against the petitioner in the FIR, but there is delay of 3 days in lodging the FIR. The medical evidence does not support the incident. She has further submitted that the petitioner is in custody since 15/26 and charge sheet has already been submitted. The learned counsel for the state as well as the informant have opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that as per the medical evidence, the sexual assault upon the victim cannot be ruled out, and the victim in a statement recorded under section 183 DNSS has fully supported the prosecution case. After hearing the learned counsel, and they have also submitted that the victim is not only a minor but also belongs to the family of scheduled caste.
Right.
Scheduled tribe. Stage क्या है please? What is the
Charge sheet has just
only charge sheet has been submitted. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the direct nature of allegation against the petitioner, And also the fact that as per the medical report, the sexual assault cannot be ruled out. It has further come in the case diary that the location of the petitioner was found. The location of the mobile of the petitioner was found at the place and time of the alleged occurrence. This court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail.
Item 23 BA 5206 of 2026.
Last occasion, my lord is directed I still to find the counter affidavit. The counter is already been filed now, so earlier
काउंटर का डायरेक्शन था both of them सबमिट करना
in this case units, two petitions are there. This petition number one, there is no victim, no crime link, no victim.
क्राइम लिंक
One
No victim
no victim.
and no crime. Petitioner number 2.
Petition number two, there is a victim of 7,500 and two crime links are there. One anti-surrender.
Or civilian.
Similar nature.
What is the date of the FIR of the antecedent? And have you, what is the status of the other case? You have been acquitted?
No, that is pending, please. That is pending. And because of the same reason, the earlier the prayer for bill was withdrawn, please. Now the charge is already.
What has been recovered from?
From my position, there is a recovery. From the petition of one, there is a recovery of one mobile set, SIM card,
One SIM,
three SIM cards.
3 SIM, standing in the name of other persons.
That will be, I have not gone through that.
No, you must be knowing. They're not in your name.
Okay, this is
Let's
I have not gone through.
No, you should be knowing whether it is in your name or it is not in your name. Petition number 2.
One mobile set with SIM card, three SIM card.
3 SIM.
Yes. Charge has been framed on 27/5/26.
Crime link बताइए.
क्राइम लिंक केस नंबर 2 का दो क्राइम लिंक है.
वन का वन दोनों का क्रिमिनल एंटीसीडेंट
ये जो FIR इतना दिखा रहा है क्या है? टोटल FIR हर एक स्टेट पे क्या चीज?
नहीं
आप
वो
क्यों नहीं फाइल?
चार्ट में हम वेरीफाई किए लोग अदर केसेस से भी एक केस में हम जवाब भी लगाए जिसमें एक्सप्लेनेशन है.
ये सारा पुलिस स्टेशन का डिटेल दिया हुआ है इसमें. And you say that the case has not been lodged.
उन लोगों का कहना है कि एनालिसिस जो होता है उनका एनालिसिस रिपोर्ट सिर्फ हम लोग को फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस रहता है जिसको हम लोग फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन में यूज करते हैं. हम लोग
No, I don't know. You see, when they are saying that there is a crime link, they are saying that there is FIR. Total number of FIR is mentioned.
वो तो हम भी पहले जो साइट किए थे.
And then link police station is also mentioned. And you say that there is no FIR. हम तो वहीं का पुलिस स्टेशन को बुला लेते हैं. आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा. आपके ऑफिसर को नहीं समझ आ रहा.
हम बहुत सारा कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस किए, डिस्कस भी किए और उनका जो रिपोर्ट आ रहा है, जो एक्सप्लेनेशन आ रहा है, यही आ रहा है.
Where is that?
वो इंटेलिजेंस आउटपुट है, हम लोग वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं, FIR नहीं, बस यही रिपोर्ट आ रहा है.
तो लिखेंगे ना कि हम आज चिट्ठी लिखे और वो लोग बोले कि कोई FIR नहीं. कहाँ है वो चिट्ठी? आपका ये वर्बल सबमिशन देखेंगे हम लोग, ये केस डायरी देखेंगे. FIR दिखा रहा है, पुलिस स्टेशन दिखा रहा है, and you say that no FIR has been registered. What is the basis to say this? Have you given it on affidavit that no FIR has been registered in those police stations?
उस तरह का रिपोर्ट किया है.
तो क्यों ये FIR करते? नहीं करना चाहिए ना. जब आप कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते हैं तो क्यों ये सब पोर्टल वोटल का क्या कहानी? ये जो ऑर्डर पास करते हैं आप क्राइम लिंक से FIR बताइए, तो आप क्यों नहीं बताते?
सिंपली एक रिपोर्ट ले देते हैं कि ICGS पोर्टल पर कोई कितना करे.
इसका क्या रेलेवेंस? इससे कन्विक्शन हो जाएगा इनका. आपको ऑर्डर किए थे ना Yes, इसका compliance कहाँ है? Order dated 22/6/26. ये लोग counter affidavit क्या फाइल कर रहे हैं? What correspondences have you made with those police stations? And what have you done? तो आप नहीं समझ रहे हैं कि उनको समझा नहीं पा रहे हैं कि उनको समझाने से भी वो समझ नहीं रहे।
समझाने से भी नहीं समझ।
तो ठीक है, उनको बुला लीजिए, उनको बुला लीजिए। BA number 5206 of 2026. Counter affidavit has been filed in the present case.
एक रिपोर्ट आया है उसको देखा जाए आज वाले काउंटर में। एक रिपोर्ट से इन एक्स्ट्रा है।
क्या है? बताइए क्या रिपोर्ट?
ये जो 10 पे है प्राथमिक अभी अमर कुमार दास इतना तब दोनों प्रतियोगिता निम्नलिखित समर्पित की थी। आपराधिक इतिहास दोनों का दिया गया है फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में। लैंग्वेज पढ़ना देवघर का ICDS पोर्टल इंटर ऑपरेटेबल क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम पोर्टल के प्राप्त आपराधिक इतिहास वर्तमान कांड के अतिरिक्त एक कांड बताते हैं। इस कांड में अमर कुमार दास को IMI लिंकेज सभी मोबाइल नंबर IMI के विरुद्ध डायरेक्ट लिंकेज कंप्लेंट 10 है, FIR 0 है। IMI लिंकेज कंप्लेंट 45, FIR 0 दर्ज है।
ये FIR 0 कहाँ दर्ज?
वो लिखे हुए हम लोग बोले इस कांड
आपका FIR कहाँ? टोटल FIR आप देखिए 23, 69। आप कैसे बोलते हैं FIR 0?
वो जी उसके बारे में लिखे हैं, लास्ट पैराग्राफ पढ़ा जाएगा। वो जो मेरा नेक्स्ट आज का सप्लीमेंट्री एफिडेविट जो फाइल किया उसका लास्ट पैराग्राफ तो सारे लिंकेज के बारे में कि विरुद्ध डायरेक्ट लिंकेज कंप्लेंट 10, FIR 0, IMI लिंकेज कंप्लेंट 25, FIR 0 दर्ज है। उल्लेखनीय है कि डायरेक्ट लिंकेज IMI लिंकेज तथा सस्पेक्ट लिंकेज की प्रकृति भिन्न भिन्न होती है। डायरेक्ट लिंकेज का अर्थ है कि अभियुक्त के पास जब मोबाइल नंबर का संबंध सीधे किसी शिकायत अथवा FIR में प्रयुक्त पाई गई है। IMI लिंक का अर्थ है कि बरामद मोबाइल फोन के अन्य मोबाइल नंबरों का उपयोग हुआ है, उन मोबाइल नंबरों का संबंध किसी साइबर अपराध से पाया गया है। इस कांड में IMI 45, FIR 0 है। सस्पेक्ट लिंकेज की प्रकृति कॉल डिटेल रिकॉर्ड CTR कॉन्टेक्ट चेन कम्युनिकेशन इत्यादि तकनीकी मानकों के आधार पर उत्पन्न होता है। सस्पेक्ट लिंकेज का अर्थ यह नहीं है कि संबंधित शिकायत अथवा FIR में अभियुक्त नामजद है अथवा इसको
नामजद कैसे होगा? अभियुक्त के नाम से तो फोन ही नहीं है, ना फोन है ना सिम है। Link तो what is the only connecting link is the phone and the mobile. Phone neither the phone nor the mobile is standing in the name of the accused. So there is no question of a named accused in these FIRs.
उनका कहना है कि सिर्फ लिंकेज पाया गया है FIR।
आप ये समझ ही नहीं भाई। मैं आपके नाम से let us take Mr. X, उसमें उनके पास से 5 मोबाइल और 10 सिम रिकवर हुआ, none of them is standing in his name. तो उनके नाम से FIR कैसे होगा?
नहीं, जो लिंकेज हो उस पर भी FIR है। इनका कहना है कि जो लिंकेज मिला है उस मोबाइल नंबर पे कंप्लेंट है, उसका जो लिंकेज मिला है, लेकिन FIR उसका 0 है। FIR नहीं,
FIR नहीं हुआ है। ये कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं जब ये चार्ज में दिख रहा है कि FIR
रिपोर्ट ही बता रहा है लॉर्डशिप कि IMI की विरुद्ध डायरेक्ट लिंकेज कंप्लेंट 10 है, FIR 0 है।
हम इसको क्या बोले? Have you communicated to the concerned police station whether any FIR has been lodged or not?
उसका कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में बस ये रिपोर्ट आया, आप नहीं सबमिट कर दिया।
कोई बात नहीं, I am not inclined to grant you. That's enough. I am not inclined.
Actually,
कोई जरूरी है क्या? आपका कोई एंटीसीडेंट नहीं होगा तो हम आपको बेच देंगे।
as many as 8 persons were apprehended by the police military.
सबको भेजोगे?
नहीं, उसमें ये मेरा सबमिशन है उधर, बस सबमिशन है उधर की में भी इसमें एक्सप्लेन कर दिया गया है कि इनके विरुद्ध कोई FIR है, डेट में भी
नहीं। FIR कैसे होगा? क्योंकि ना इनके नाम से मोबाइल, ना इनके नाम से सिम, कहाँ से होगा? नहीं होगा ना? He cannot be a named accused.
वो जो चार्ट दिया गया वो जनरल चार्ट है, उसमें FIR का जो दिया गया है उसमें जनरल चार्ट मिलर्स and as many as 8 persons were apprehended by the police and out of 8 persons 6 have been granted bail by your lordship.
I must have, but I am not inclined.
And against me Millers, against petition number 1, there is no victim at all. No victim is there. Only antecedent is there. This may be considered.
I consider.
And against petition number 2 Millers, there is one victim Millers.
दोनों का एक एक FIR।
वो तो हम भी लिखे हुए हैं सर। I have also stated in paragraph 22 of my petition.
You call this person who has given this report. You call him, right?
No.
In spite of order dated 22/6/2026, this court is of the view that the counter affidavit filed by the state is not in consonance with the same. In the case diary, in paragraph number 62, not only numerous FIRs has been shown to have been registered, but the linked police station has also been mentioned. Since the mobile and the SIM alleged to have been recovered and used in the commission of offence do not belong, most of them do not belong to the concerned petitioners. Naturally, the petitioner cannot be a named accused in those FIRs which are shown to have been linked to police stations. Counsel for the state is unable to explain before this court as to what efforts have been taken by the state to comply with the order dated 22/6/2026. The deponent of the contract affidavit.
राकेश कुमार भी साइबर थाना में,
Namely, Ajay Kumar.
डिपोनेंट अजय कुमार है, लेकिन ये जो रिपोर्ट है सो राकेश कुमार है।
The person who has prepared the report annexed to the contract affidavit are contained in annexation 883/7/2026. Is directed to appear in person before this court and explain their personal position. And also file an affidavit as to what steps have been taken to confirm from the concerned police station as to whether any FIR has been lodged in the concerned police station in connection with the SIM/mobile recovered from the concerned petition. कब आएंगे बताइए? Post on 17th. 17th.
20th को 18th या 19th,
So
उसके आगे है 17th को
20 तारीख post on 20th.
Item 24, BA 5209 of 2026.
Informative situation. Yes, please.
So first information report at page 12, lodged by the mother of the victim violence.
What is the age of the
15 years.
Her statement has come.
Yes, but annexation 2 is the statement of the violence, page 14.
Oh, you have annexed her statement.
Yes.
Page 14.
14.
Yes.
मैं राज प्रधान से इंस्टाग्राम के माध्यम से मिली और फरवरी 25 से उनसे बातचीत होने लगी। फिर हमारे बीच लगातार बातचीत होने लगा। फिर मेरे दोस्त कल्पना जन्मदिन पर उनसे आमने सामने मुलाकात हुआ। मैं अपना जन्मदिन पर ही पहली बार उनसे मिली थी। उस दिन हम दोनों एक दूसरे के साथ संबंध बनाए थे, फिर हमारी बीच मुलाकात और बातचीत होती रहती थी। फिर मैं अक्टूबर माह 25 में गर्भपात की दवा खाती थी, करीब 1.5 माह था जब पेट में था। गर्भपात का दवा मुझे रात को काम में दिया था और दवा खाने की कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं किया था। हम दोनों एक दूसरे को पसंद करते हैं।
Yes, what do you say? Yes.
I'm approving pair of
There is, the charge sheet must have been submitted.
Yes, charges have also been framed.
Charges have been framed and she's saying that she's in love with him, she wants to marry him. Yes.
And
The
it's
petitioner is only 19 years of age. What do you have to say? It's only a matter of age. Or the learned counsel's opinion on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is the victim is alleged to be 15 years of age and the petitioner aged 19 years is in custody since 7/12/25 and charge has already been framed on 21 to 26. The learned counsel for the state or the petitioner has referred to the statement of the victim recorded under section 1 BNSS and has submitted that she has stated that she is in love with the petitioner and wanted to marry him. Once and wanted to marry him and the petitioner never forcefully committed any rape upon her. Although the physical relationship was established and she also suffered abortion. Medical report? Yes.
Has been filed in counter of the police.
No injury was found. She submits that as per the medical report, the age of the victim was found to be 15 to 16 years. And no injury was found over the body of the victim. Any sign of abortion? No.
That's not yours. That's a restatement of the girl emotions. Can have a look at paragraph.
That should be sufficient.
Yes. So she says that mother says that I said that don't complain. She said that go and bring 2 lakhs rupees. Then only I will not file it. That is paragraph 3. So the genesis is there. It's valid.
The learned counsel for the informant and the state have opposed the prayer for bail. However, the future submissions made by the counsel for the petitioner is not in dispute. To this, the counsel for the petitioner has referred to paragraph number
3 of this.
3 of the case diary and they submitted that. The petitioner has that the victim has stated that her mother told her not to file the complaint and
she told her mother not to file it.
Okay, she told her mother not to file the complaint. So, and then the mother told her to ask for these 2 lakhs. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that charge sheet has already been submitted and the victim has stated that she was in love affair with the petitioner. The petitioner is aged 19 years is dedicated to the deceased woman.
Item 25, DA 5261 of 2026.
Yes, ma'am.
That has come, maybe the FIR is 16.
Yes, please.
So even the year है कि मैं पुलिस में participants है पुलिस वाली जो करना है कि मैंने पुलिस को 26-28 की छात्रा हूँ इवन जो the petitioner वकील है ये सब मेरी पढ़ाई की जानकारी होने की शुरुआत में बात हुई 7 महीना पहले एक दिन मुझे अपने घर पे योगी संबंधित किताब देने की बुलाया और मेरे साथ जगह मुझे वीडियो बनाया और जब मेरी बात अपने पति को बताना चाहा तो गाँव से मारने का धमकी देने लगा साथ में वीडियो वायरल करने का धमकी देने लगा मेरे 7 महीना से उसका शोषण करता था मुझे सरकारी में मुझे वीडियो वायरल करने की धमकी दे पहले अपने घर बुलाते थे और मेरा रेट करते थे और होने को बोलते आज ना 26 को भी मुझे उसी तरह धमकी देकर अपने घर बुला लिया मेरे मना करने पर वो मुझे मारने की धमकी दिया और उस समय किसी तरह हिम्मत जुटाकर अपने पति को फोन किया और सब कुछ बता दिया उस वजह उसने मेरा छीन कर फोन बंद कर दिया और दरवाजा बंद कर दिया और चुना लगा मेरे साथ इंटरव्यू किया तब तक मेरा पति वहीं पहुंच गया और मेरे पति के साथ ही मारपीट किया सी आर गिवन स्टेटमेंट ऑफ 153 वहां से बात सी आर नॉट स्टेटेड एनीथिंग ऑफ वीडियो और एनीथिंग मैं बिलीव दैट 153 स्टेटमेंट ऑफ
Yes, Daddy.
the diary has gone off. It has gone off. Maybe not a single word about any video document.
Charge sheet has been submitted.
Yes, it has been submitted.
Yes, madam.
Any video has been recovered.
No.
The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is in custody
Since 33, these things are missing.
33/20/26. And charge sheet has been submitted. She submits that as per the FIR, the victim is a married lady and a student, and the petitioner, who is an advocate, had called her to give some LLB books and committed rape upon her and prepared video and has been blackmailing her and has been exploiting her physically for last 7 months. The learned counsel has submitted that the statement of the victim does not reveal that any video was prepared to blackmail the petitioner, nor any video has been recovered during investigation. The learned counsel submits that the charge sheet having been, the petitioner may be enlarged on bail as the charge sheet has already been signed. The learned counsel for the state has opposed a prayer for being, however, the reported submissions made by the counsel for the petitioner is not been disputed. कोई antecedent तो नहीं है. The learned counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that the petitioner has no criminal activity. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that charge sheet has already been submitted and no video has been recovered as alleged in the FIR, and a different statement has been given in the statement recorded under section 183(6). The petitioner is alleged to be lost in count to taken.
Item 26 BA 5323 of 2026. Item 27 BA 5732 of 2026.
Yes, petitioner.
Because earlier, unit is directed to take control in persons of the other party
What is the statement of the victim? Reading the statement. Pardon?
there was a specific direction to file a document as to whether the any videograph or video I received
Just for file account.
and the counter affidavit language is state also does not suggest that any video had been seized.
What is the age of the victim?
28 years.
And what is the stage of the case?
Charge sheet has been submitted.
Charge sheet has been submitted under which section?
376.
Within the bracket.
And medical evidence?
Actually, medical evidence was abortion, earlier abortion.
And there is no such allegation by the FIR itself. The FIR suggests जब हम बातचीत बंद करना बंद कर दिए तो 2023 में इंसिडेंट हुआ और 2025 में मेरा डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हुआ FIR. Taking all the movement, your lawsuit has directed to file a specific affidavit as to whether any video had been seized or not. And in the FIR, the contention of the informant is my lord. In the pretext of showing videograph, the commission of offence is committed by the present petitioner of government.
Video has not. He contacted through Facebook and ultimately he was negotiating for marriage.
Yes.
And in the meantime, he committed rape. The medical evidence is that abortion was done.
Yes.
But there is no allegation that it is not there in the FIR, her statement in the statement.
But no medical report was found.
That's right, but she has not made any such allegation that she was aborted because of that. Charge sheet कब हुआ?
डेट में लिखा है ये चार्ज सबमिट हो गया क्योंकि हम 23/3/2026 से कस्टडी में
Because charge sheet submitted on
Heard the learned counsel opinion on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that as per the allegation, the petitioner and the victim came across each other through Instagram, and there was talk of marriage between the two. And in the meantime, the petitioner had committed rape upon the victim and also prepared a video and has blackmailed her and subsequently repeatedly raped her and ultimately refused to marry. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that no video has been recovered during the investigation, and charge sheet has already been submitted. The petitioner is in custody since
23rd March.
23/3/2026. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail. State as well as the informant has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that during the medical examination report it has come that victim was also subjected to abortion. To this, counsel for the petitioner submits that there is no allegation in the FIR or otherwise, or even in the statement recorded in section 183 that the victim suffered any abortion due to the petition. After hearing the learned, so far as the recovery of any video is concerned, it is not in dispute that no such video has been recovered. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that charge sheet has already been submitted and no video as alleged has been recovered, which became a mode for blackmailing the victim, the petitioner is directed to be enlarged on it. The petitioner shall not disturb the victim in any manner whatsoever. In case any such incident happens, it will be open to the victim to take appropriate steps as well.
BA 5366 of 2026.
Before passing, I have both of informant number. Today just we have received the Wakalatnama.
Just a moment. Mr.
Amandeep Kumar
Amandeep Kumar
Pandey.
Is permitted to file Wakalatnama on behalf of the informant during the course of this post this case. Yeah. Please, Dalia.
My lord, in the meantime, some direction may be given the one bail application, copy of bail application may be served to me.
अगर नहीं देंगे परसों तक ना, आज नहीं देंगे परसों को फिर टाइम मांग लीजिएगा, हम दे देंगे आपको 1 महीना का टाइम.
Item 29 BA 5384 of 2026.
Yes, petition. Yes.
So I am filing the application.
Yes, please. Argue. You want time?
Counter affidavit you received करना. वही receipt.
तो आपको टाइम चाहिए तो परसों आप देते. Counter affidavit. Counter affidavit has been filed during the course of the day, which is taken on record. Counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter be posted day after tomorrow. Post day after tomorrow.
It will be taken on record.
Yes, counter affidavit filed is taken on record.
Item 30 BA 5385 of 2026.
Yes, I couldn't file the counter, but I have received the diary.
You can argue with the
Yes.
diary. Yes, ma'am.
The counter was already filed. And the petitioner is in custody since 21/3/2024. That is
21/3/24.
And he is not named in the FIR. The charge sheet has been submitted on 18/6/2024 and the charge was framed on 18/3/2024. And it's more than, and there is a delay of 5 days in lodging of the FIR. The informant is the daughter of the deceased.
Just a minute. So what is the stage at the time?
It is still on evidence, and last 26 I've stated, just take the status of the lodging. Last 26 days have been allotted for the evidence, and there are only 7 charge sheeted witnesses, but still it is on the evidence day, and it is a continued
Out of
custody.
them, 2 witnesses have been examined.
It's still a-
2 witnesses have been examined.
But it is a delayed trial, and he is into custody and is an infringement of fundamental rights. Either the speedy trial.
That's right. Speedy trial will ensure speedy trial.
Because there is no eyewitness, it is just on the basis of suspicion. And the mother has died and her dead body was found in the same village. And after 5 days, when her daughter came from the hospital, it was found. The next my prayer is that bail should be granted to the petitioner because he is not named and only on the basis of suspicion he has been framed into this case. And prolonged trial and delayed, it is on the basis of prosecution, it is delaying the speedy trial.
Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since 21/3/2024. And there is delay of 5 days in lodging the FIR. The petitioner is not named in the FIR. And charge sheet was submitted on 18/6/24. The charge was framed on 18/3/25. And
There is no
there are
antecedent also.
only 7 charge sheeted witnesses. Out of them, only 2 have been examined.
Since more than 1 year.
18/3/2026.
And there is no criminal accident.
The petitioner has no criminal antecedent. Yes, madam. What has come against the petitioner during investigation?
Name is surfaced in the extrajudicial confession of Jayapal Marki. This Jayapal Marki happens to be the brother-in-law of the deceased. This Jayapal Marki conspired with the present petitioner along with other co-accused, and after committing rape, they murdered the deceased. And even the confessional statement of the petitioner is there, but this is not admissible. However, the postmortem report suggests that deceased died due to pressure over neck. And since the judicial confession, judicial custody period was getting over, this charge sheet was submitted. However, the vaginal swab and nail clipping of the deceased have been sent to the FSL along with the DNA profiles of the petitioner, and that is report is still submitted. And it has to be submitted before the report.
The level counsel for the state has opposed a prayer for bail. And they submitted that. It's a case under section 376D of IPC. And the victim was murdered. He submits that the name of the petitioner has come in the confession statement, and the petitioner has also confessed his guilt. He has further submitted that the sample has been sent for test by FSL, nail clipping, etc., and also for DNA profiling. And the reports are awaited. इनका कन्फेशन स्टेटमेंट कहाँ लिखा है?
Confession statement of para 97.
क्या नाम है इनका? कुछ रिकवरी नहीं है इनके पास.
On the confession of Japan working, this recovery is there, but not on the confession of the side. Itself.
No antecedent.
No.
After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, the accused counsel for the petitioner has submitted that till now, except the confession statement, there is no other material against the petitioner. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that the meaning of the petition has transpired in the confession statement of co-accused, and that the petitioner also confessed his guilt, and apart from that, no material will be pointed out by the learned counsel for the state to link the petitioner with the alleged offence, and the report and the technical report from FSL Ranchi is still awaited. कब भेजा है 2024?
Yes,
You get hold of the FSC. The learned counsel for the state is directed to seek instructions and file the FSC report. From the FSC Ranchi and produce the same in seat cover. If there is nothing, we
this date is given.
I'll bid. Post on 30th of July.
Item 31 BA 5399 of 2026.
One week time for compliance of order dated 23/6/2026.
By contract.
Notice serving.
Notice serving. What? PA number 5399 of 2026. The learned counsel for the state raised for 1 week time to comply the last order. prayer is allowed. Post this case on 30th. The farm traffic bill should be filed latest by 27th.
Item 32 DA 5465 of 2026 along with item 32.
Case mark the lesson under section 70 clause 1 of BNS. I need the FIR.
Read the FIR, please.
निवेदन हुआ है कि मैं स्वयं सो पहले से मेरे बड़े पापा का बेटा सुशील मछुआ पिता मंगल मछुआ स्वयं क्योंकि मेरे घर बराबर आते जाते रहता था। इसी क्रम में सुशील मछुआ के द्वारा प्यार झांसा देकर मेरे साथ कई बार अवैध संबंध बना। बीते दिनांक 30/9/25 को सुशील मछुआ ने मुझे दशहरा मेला देखने के बहाने मुझे मरधान मोड़ बुलाया। वहाँ पर मुझे सुशील मछुआ मिला और
या पेज नंबर कौन सा पेज नंबर पेज नंबर बताइए।
नंबर 6 है
पेज नंबर 17। ये तमाम कांड संख्या 110/2025
जी
तो पहले से चल रहा है।
हाँ वो भी सप्लीमेंट की सप्लीमेंट्री।
ये नेक्स्ट 2 क्या है पेज नंबर 17 पढ़िए।
में victim has made an application before the officer in charge और तो victim अपने बोली है कि हम मछुआ से मेरा प्रेग्नेंट हो गया है इसको हमको
रजिस्टर से प्रेग्नेंट हो गया।
मछुआ सुशील मछुआ
ये है मनोजपुरा
हाँ ये मनोजपुरा और ये जस्ट आफ्टर 1 month
गैंग रेप
ये किसके अगेंस्ट में किया है केस? ये वाला एनेक्शन 2
जो जितने बार में एग्जामिन हुई है सब में डिफरेंट एनेक्शन 2 में
इसमें तो आप किसके अगेंस्ट में केस किए हैं? ये वाला एनेक्शन 2 किसके अगेंस्ट में एलिगेशन है वो सारा काटा हुआ है। हम क्या समझे इसको?
वो चीज नहीं हम बोल रहे हैं। एनेक्शन 2 में हम ये दिखाना चाहते हैं कि वो खुद बोली है कि मेरा जो अफेयर था वो सुशील मछुआ से था और उसी से हम प्रेग्नेंट थी और उसी को ही बोलती है अपना मौसा का बेटा लगता था जो मेरे भाई है इसलिए मैं अपना लोक लाज बचाने के लिए
गर्भ गिराना चाहती है। इससे क्या लेना?
इससे लेना कि उसका पहले से अफेयर
कोई बात नहीं, अफेयर था तो इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी है कि हर कोई रेप करेगा।
7/11/2025 को ही एप्लीकेशन दे
इस केस का एफआईआर पढ़िए, इससे कोई लेना देना।
उसी का एफआईआर
इसी का एफआईआर पढ़िए। वो एनेक्शन 2 देख के हमको समझ नहीं आया कि
मैं सो पहले से मेरे बड़े पापा का बेटा सुशील मछुआ पिता बेटा सुशील मछुआ पिता मंगल मछुआ को पढ़ाया थाना अभी जिला क्योंकि मेरे घर बराबर आते जाते रहता था। इसी क्रम में सुशील मछुआ के द्वारा प्यार का झांसा देकर मेरे साथ कई बार अवैध संबंध बनाया गया। बीते दिनांक 30/9/25 को सुशील मछुआ ने मुझे दशहरा मेला देखने के बहाने मुझे मरधान मोड़ बुलाया। वहां पर मुझे सुशील मछुआ मिला और मरधान मोड़ पर ही मेरे गांव का मनोज पुराण पिता सुवेंसो था। दोनों जो पिटिशनर मोबाइल फोन से अन्य 2 लड़का नाम राहुल महतो पिता न मालूम और समीर महतो पिता न मालूम दोनों ग्राम चिरुड़ी थाना जिला थाना
डायरेक्ट एलिगेशन अगेंस्ट क्या
नहीं बस सेव एंड एक्सेप्ट नथिंग। अब
सेव एंड एक्सेप्ट नथिंग मींस व्हाट? देयर इज एन एलिगेशन ऑफ रेप, सेव एंड एक्सेप्ट व्हाट?
इसके बाद 180 में जब इनका एग्जामिन हुआ 180 में केस डायरी में देख लिया जाए उसमें डिफरेंट बोल रही है। उसमें इनका स्टेटमेंट जस्ट उल्टा हो गया और अदर विटनेस
का मतलब उल्टा मींस व्हाट?
जी 108 में देख लिया जाए 109 में केस डायरी उसमें काम की पीड़िता स्वयं तो अपने बयान में बताया कि मेरा सगा मौसेरा भाई सुशील मछुआ पिता मंगल मछुआ थाना मल्टी ने
जब अपने घर में गई तब मेरी इच्छा के विरुद्ध जबरदस्ती मेरे साथ कई बार हमारे शारीरिक संबंध हुआ। कसम देकर बोला कि ये बात किसी को नहीं बताना, अगर बताई तो मैं तुम्हें मार दूंगा। दिनांक 30/9 को सुशील मछुआ मुझे रांची में मेला देखने के लिए मधान मोड़ में बुलाया। मैं सुशील मछुआ के बुलाने पर रांची मेला देखने जाने के लिए 7 बजे मधान मोड़ पहुंचे। मेरे भैया सुशील मछुआ मुझसे मिला। मधान मोड़ में रांची जाने के लिए गाड़ी नहीं मिला तो सड़क पर हम दोनों पैदल ही समाड़ की ओर चलने लगे। एक मोटरसाइकिल से 2 लड़का हम दोनों का पीछा कर रहे थे और मेरे गांव के मनोज पुराण को फोन कर बोला कि अंधेरा में एक लड़का और एक लड़की पैदल जा रहे हैं। इसके बाद मेरे गांव का मनोज अपने साथी के साथ मोटरसाइकिल में आया और हम दोनों को रोका।
अभी तक विक्टिम को नोटिस नहीं हुआ? विक्टिम को नोटिस नहीं हुआ?
यहाँ
लास्ट लोकेशन हम लोग क्रिमिनल इंसिडेंट को मान हुआ
हमारा क्रिमिनल इंसिडेंट पे है, हम लोग के खिलाफ एक्शन नहीं।
नहीं, विक्टिम को नोटिस नहीं हुआ?
नहीं हुआ है।
नहीं, यू नोटिस अपॉन द इन्फॉर्मेंट, ये दोनों साथ में है ना
जी।
तो इसमें ये नंबर 4363 और 26
इनके खिलाफ तो कुछ भी कहीं नहीं है।
अरे भाई आखिर नोटिस तो हुआ होगा ना विक्टिम को, कहाँ है वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट?
मेरे पास तो लोग नहीं आए तो पैटियर नहीं किया। पिछले बार के गाड़ी हुआ था क्रिमिनल इंसिडेंट।
Who is the counsel for the in the other case? State? Absolute.
Mr. Beneath the bus.
Beneath bus system.
Heard the learned counsels appealing on behalf of the parties. These two cases arising out of the same FIR. And therefore they have been tagged. The statement of the victim has been placed on record. Recorded under section 183 BNSS has been placed on record. And the counter affidavit has also been filed in BA number 4363 of 26. Stating that notice has been served upon the victim. The counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner has been falsely defeated in this case. Both the petitioners. Both the petitioners have been falsely defeated in this case. And the petitioner in BA number 5465 of 26 has been named in that,
Yes.
right? And what about the other petitioner?
Other was not named in the FIR. I put on TIP no any criminal incident on the basis of the suspicion, confession of the police.
So far as the other petitioner in BA number 4363 of 26 is concerned, he is neither named in the FIR. He is not named in the FIR, and his name has transpired only on the basis of confession statement of accused. The charge has also been framed. The learned counsel has further submitted that the accused, namely Tulsidas Mehto and Umesh Mehto, have been enlarged on bail we further submit that the petitioner in BA number 4363 of 26 has not been put under TIP. What is the stage of the case? Charge sheet has been submitted.
My lord, charge has also been framed in the month of February 2026, my lord. But till date, my lord, not a single witness has been tried. We are in custody of October 2025.
Charge has been framed on
February 2026.
the learned counsel understands the charge has been framed in the month of February 2026, but no witness has been assigned. So, the learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, this court finds that the petitioner in VA number 5465 of 26 is named in the FIR. And there is just a moment. And there are the victim has submitted her case under section in a statement under section 183 of the NSS. In view of the direct allegation, the state has supported the allegation against the petitioner. In such circumstances, considering the seriousness of allegation, this court is not inclined to advise the petitioner of BA number 5465 of 26 on bail. So far as the petitioner of BA number 4363 of 26 is concerned, it is not in dispute that he is not named in the FIR and his name has transpired in the confession statement of co-accused. And similarly situated persons have been enlarged on bail by this court in VA number 3520 of 2026 by order dated 6/5/2026. This petitioner has also not been put under TIP. Therefore, petitioner of BA number 4363 of 2026 is directed to be enlarged on bail. However, the state is directed to ensure that the witnesses are not introduced before the court, and the report from the FSL is also forwarded to the court at the earliest. The learned counsel for the state is directed to communicate this order to FSL Ranchi as well as to SP of the concerned district and directors. ये समझ आया? एक को बेच दिए, एक को नेम एक्यूज्ड को नहीं दिए।
एक में भी ना कहीं कोई रेप का आरोप नहीं, सिर्फ गांव का
एक को दिए हैं, दूसरे को नहीं। सॉरी, जो नेम एक्यूज्ड है उसका रिजेक्ट किया, जो नेम नहीं है, जिसका टीआईपी नहीं हुआ है, कन्फेशन स्टेटमेंट का नाम है।
जितने बार को एग्जाम हर जगह 183 में भी एग्जाम नहीं, मेडिकल बोर्ड में एग्जाम
कैसे भी एग्जाम
183 में केस डायरी में आया है।
चलिए तो बात कॉल
Item 34 BA 5741 of
आया हुआ
2026.
स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्डेड यहाँ पर।
लेकिन
केस डायरी में मानेंगे कि कोर्ट का जो स्टेटमेंट आया उसको मानेंगे या आपका स्टेटमेंट को मानेंगे। Yes, petitioner. Petitioner absent. उसके यहाँ पे parties are absent.
Passover case from the daily list item 4. BA 4324 of 2026. 4.
हो गया आपको कौन सा पास ओवर चाहिए Yes.
State fight no criminal matter regarding our cyber matter. Charge our criminal.
Big.
Connection.
Date बताइए
क्या लोग
Date.
22 अप्रैल 2026
क्या रिकवर हुआ
mobile मतलब
कितना?
mobile
How many?
मतलब 3 mobiles and see
How many cities?
ATM मतलब
How many cities?
3
How many ATMs?
ATMs मतलब 2 ATM
2 ATMs. Standing in the name of other persons.
no is the name of petitioner
All of them.
ATM name of the petitioner मतलब
2 ATMs in the name of the petitioner.
right अब एक SBI खाता मतलब name of the petitioner मतलब and PAN card मतलब name I similarly situated other कोई कुछ है
Where is the Caesar list?
Tally C मतलब Caesar list मतलब page 24 मतलब
Yes.
दाहिने हाथ से एक उसको मोबाइल सो जियो सिम लगा होगा सूरज मंडल के फोन में फ्लिपकार्ट के दाहिने पॉकेट से वीवा कंपनी का मोबाइल जिसमें मोबाइल सिम को लगा हुआ बंधन बैंक का एटीएम कार्ड आधार कार्ड सूरज मंडल पैन कार्ड सूरज मंडल एसबीआई खाता सूरज मंडल और रूपा की बैंकिंग काम करो एक पोस्ट एंड्रॉइड मोबाइल नंबर एक विक्टिम है जो 3 विक्टिम का मेलोडी ग्रांटेड बाय एनेक्सर 4 एनेक्सर 4 में पेज 33
कोई क्राइम लिंक है आपका?
नो क्रिमिनल
क्राइम लिंक है? नो क्राइम लिंक. नो क्राइम लिंक.
नो
स्टेट तो नहीं.
बाहर में बैठी
अब हम क्या करें बाहर बैठे हुए तो Counsel for the petitioner is present.
अभी तो बैठे हुए तो बाहर
The state is absent. Goes tomorrow in supplementary list.
लेकिन सिर्फ 34 कंफ्यूजन हो गया नहीं देख पाए थे ये
परसों आए कल आप उनको आने दीजिए
है लोग भी है लेकिन
कॉल करो
Item
अब हम
Item 5. Passover case
आप
item
पूछ
5.
रहे हैं तो आप जवाब नहीं दे
4327.
नो क्रिमिनल रीजन
Item 5.
Yes, petitioner.
Yes, serial number 5. The petitioner has indicated the case registered for the offence of section 103 of Indian Penal Code.
चार्ज शीट हो गया
Yes, charge sheet हो गया है.
कब
चार्ज भी हो गया है.
कस्टडी कब से
तो कस्टडी 16/2/26.
Yes. The allegation is that he was the driver of the vehicle carrying the dead body.
Knowingly carrying the dead body.
Knowingly carrying the dead body.
Yes.
But he has not committed any crime.
Not committed, but knowingly knowing all the things he know that he may go to police station and inform this occurrence, but Lordship, he is associate, one of the associate of that. That is why Lordship.
There is no allegation that he has committed the murder or he has helped in commission of murder. The only allegation is he carried the dead body to the house of the victim.
And misled the informant that she has the death is caused due to the
So whatever it is, how do you know?
That is it.
Heard the learned counsel's opinion on behalf of the party. parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner happens to be the driver of the vehicle which carried the deceased to her house along with the accused, co-accused namely Manisha Kumari. In whose house the deceased was working. The counsel submits that there is no allegation against the petitioner of committing any murder or assault on the deceased. The charge sheet has been submitted on 16/2026. The charge has been framed on. The petitioner is in custody since 16/2026. Charge sheet has already been submitted. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that the petitioner had given incorrect information to the informant of the case that the victim fell down and then the deceased fell down and death was caused. However, it is not in dispute that so far as the murder of the deceased is concerned, the petitioner is not an accused for that purpose. He happens to be the driver of the vehicle which carried the dead body to the house of the informant. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the role alleged against the petitioner and charge sheet having been submitted, the petitioner is directed to be enlarged on bail.
Pass over case item 8 BA 4344 of 2026.
Counter affidavit has been filed in the last case. This is the fact of the case is that petitioner happens to be the mercy of the informant. Now, in this petitioner, he told the informant to open an account in the bank to get benefit of the government scheme. Thereafter, the informant and the three workers, they opened the account in the bank, received their passbook. Subsequently, it is said, Lordship, when the informant went to get the passbook updated, then she found that 14 lakh rupees has been credited to her account. On that basis, they became suspicious.
14 lakhs in the account of the informant. Another 14 lakhs in the account of the Gutni and another 22 lakhs in the account of another group.
Yes, that is there, in their account. As far as this petition is concerned, there is no allegation that any amount was transferred to him or he has withdrawn any amount. There is no allegation. And he is in custody since 21st of January 26, having no criminal antecedent in the counter of
custody since
21st of January 26. And in the counter in paragraph 16 it has been mentioned that petitioner has got no criminal antecedent. The counter filed by the state. There is no recovery of any incriminating article was, but recovery of one mobile having two SIMs. That is all.
Standing in your name?
Yes.
In your name?
Yes. And हमारा कोई ट्रांजैक्शन मेरा पीपीएनबी में अकाउंट है वहाँ कोई ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं है मेरा मोबाइल से कोई ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं है कुछ नहीं
आप इनको लेके गए कोई से मिलाए फोर्स से ऑब्टेन हुआ उसके बाद आप इनको बैंक लेके गए बैंक ले जाकर जो है आप इनको अकाउंट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट सी बैंक के सीसीटीवी में आपके साथ है
हमारे
उसके बाद का पासबुक भी आपके पास रिकवर
एक दो आदमी का निकला तो खाली पासवर्ड निकला उसमें और कुछ सेट फॉर दैट और कुछ ऐसा कि मेरा कोई क्रिमिनलिटी है कोई इन्वॉल्वमेंट है इन द एलिज्ड ऑफेंस किसी को हम हेल्प किए हैं चाहे कोई विक्टिम है जिसका पैसा मेरे अकाउंट में आया है किसी के जो इन्फॉर्मेंट उसकी पुत्री उसके अकाउंट से ऐसा कुछ नहीं जो अकाउंट किया है पैसा किया है वो जो को एक्टिविटी है उसका मोहम्मद सरफराज वो उसमें एक काउंटर एफिडेविट का पैराग्राफ 14 में उनके अकाउंट में ट्रांजैक्शन मेरे अकाउंट में कहीं कस्टडी भी हो गया नो क्रिमिनल एंटिसिपेट और रिश्तेदारी में उनसे विक्टिम ऑफ द सर्कमस्टेंस हो गया ये ले करके गए नंदोसी हैं लेके गए अब उनकी
मोबाइल लिए मोबाइल सिम भी आधार कार्ड यूज करके लिवाया और फिर उसके बाद उस मोबाइल नंबर को जो अकाउंट खुलवाए ले जाके उस अकाउंट में लिंक करवाए और सारे चीज को रख लिए subsequently the informant and other victims know that that account is used in the same site.
And the money has been recovered in the account of the court mistress. Surplus.
मतलब some transfer सरफराज के अकाउंट में भी इनके अकाउंट में भी साइबर क्रिमिनल है जो तीन अकाउंट
सर
जो अकाउंट खोला
अकाउंट आपके अकाउंट में भी काफी पैसा
आया तीनों अकाउंट में बहुत ज्यादा पैसा है
आपके अकाउंट का डिस्क्रिप्शन है केस डायरी में
115 to 141 of the case diary, I will describe that the investigation, some victims are also traced out who have been cheated by film found. है और फिर हम देख रहे हैं
हमारे अकाउंट में नहीं
अकाउंट तो इन्हीं का ही जो इन्फॉर्मेट था उसी का अकाउंट था इनके पास
इनके अकाउंट में इन्फॉर्मेट का अकाउंट में तो ऑलरेडी पैसा है वहां से कोई ट्रांसफर तो नहीं हुआ उसके अकाउंट में पैसा आया है
इन्फॉर्मेट के अकाउंट में पैसा आया है और आपका जो बैंक अकाउंट सीज हुआ उसमें भी काफी पैसा है
सर वो अगर हमको नहीं पता अगर होगा तो हम उसका डिटेल बता देंगे अगर हमको पता चलेगा हम उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन दे देंगे
मेन है कि इन्फॉर्मेंट एंड अदर्स का अकाउंट ही ये ऑपरेट
किया तो कहां से बोल रहे हैं आप ऑन व्हाट बेसिस
मोबाइल तो इन्फॉर्मेंट
नहीं आपने देखा डायरी में कि वो जो मोबाइल भी उन्हीं के पास था इनके ऐसा नहीं कि हमारे पास था मोबाइल या कोई के पास था मोबाइल में उन्हीं के पास था
Heard the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since 21/1/2026, having no criminal antecedent, and one mobile and two SIM standing in the name of the petitioner has been recovered from the possession of the petitioner. We have submitted that as per the allegation, 3 sister-in-laws had and the petitioner is the brother-in-law within bracket Mendoza. He informed the 3 sister-in-laws that as per the scheme of the government, certain amount can be claimed, and he had taken the 3 goatmeats to the co-accused.
Informant plus 3 goatmeats.
Informant plus 3 goatmeats had taken them to the co-accused Mohammed Sarfaraz, who had issued new SIMs to these persons, and it is alleged that the petitioner opened the bank account, took the victims to the bank and opened the bank account in their name, and they were alarmed when huge money was found in their bank account, and they claimed that except at the time of opening the bank account, they deposited ₹1,000, and they are not at all concerned with they are not at all concerned with the transactions in the account, and ultimately the informant filed the case. It has come that in each bank account, in the bank account of the informant, there was transaction of 14 lakhs, and in the other two victims, there was transaction of 14 lakhs / 20 lakhs, 22 lakhs. The learned counsel has submitted that the amount has been transferred and recovered. The amount has been transferred in the name of in the bank account of the co-accused, and nothing incriminating has been recovered from the possession. The learned counsel, यही है आपका case? The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that the petitioner was instrumental in commission of the entire offence, and he connived with the co-accused for committing cyber fraud and huge transaction which led to huge cyber fraud, and numerous crime links have come during investigation. In the CCTV footage in the bank, the petitioner was found with the informant on the date and time of opening the bank account, and 2 passbooks of the victims have also been recovered from the possession of the petitioner. Investigation total complete हो गया.
हाँ,
चार्जशीट तो हो ही जाएगा. सारा इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो चुका है कि नहीं?
पूरा अनुसंधान जारी है.
हाँ?
पूरा अनुसंधान जारी है.
The learned counsel submits that further investigation is still going on. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the nature of allegation in which the petitioner is alleged to have been involved in the case, the petitioner is alleged to have taken his close relatives in confidence and had taken them to the co-accused, and who issued them new SIMs, and bank account was opened in their name, and there has been huge transactions, and the money ultimately was found in the bank account of the co-accused. This court finds that further the petitioner was found with the informant / victim at the time of opening the bank account in the CCTV footage, and passbooks have also been recovered from the possession of the petitioner. The materials collected during investigation so far reveal that the petitioner is involved in the present case in connivance with the co-accused, and huge amount of transaction is involved in this case. Accordingly, this court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail, which is here stated.
Item 17 BA 5098 of 2026.
Registered under section 137, 144, 95 and 61 of BNS. In fact, in moral trafficking, it has been alleged in the FIR that which is registered by the mother of the victim, in which she stated that she received her daughter received a call from a lady being number 914 number, and she has asked her to give.
Where is the state? Have we issued notice to the informant?
The last occasion case was taken up. The other accused persons have been granted bail, one by your lordship and another by another court. One bill application was rejected.
आपको बोले थे ना 1:30 बजे तक ये टेकअप होगा तो
ठीक है, हम परसों रख दिए
4
केस परसों रख सारे केसेस परसों
ठीक है.
The cases were passed over and could not be taken up in the second round. Post on, yeah.